Testing, testing.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Court Jai-Alai. Tonight's game day is a rematch. Oh, we saw this past Sunday between the Renegades and the Devils. I'm Andrew Blackman, joined alongside Stu Nyman to bring you all 6 matches between the Renegades and Devils. How you doing today, Stu?
I'm doing well, Andrew. Looking forward to a fantastic afternoon of highlight here between the Renegades and the Devils. Ben's out here in front of me, looking at me kind of like one of those birds drying its feathers. Now the pelvic thrust, yeah, terrific, just what we need. All right, let's begin.
Can't see it in that view, but one of a few rematches from this past Sunday. 4th-ranked doubles going to get started. Goaga and Ben against Hyro and Rock. There's the serve. We're playing.
Hyro picks the serve. This one's caught by Ben. Ben from the forehand to the inside. Robote left side. Catch by Hyro. Ball tipped off the scoop attempt. First point goes to Hyro and Rock of the Devils. Reminder of the scoring in Battle Court. The first team to reach 6 points wins the set. The first team to win 2 sets wins the match.
Love Hyro going to the costado early on. Usually doesn't throw many. Sorry about that. Score is correct, 1-0 for the Devils, but good to see him when he winds up that costado. Goaga has to defend the outside, which is going to leave Ben on an island. Hasn't been the best start to his season so far. See if he can turn that around today.
Robote forehand by Hyro. Goaga hard to the inside. Scoop by Rock. Rock from the forehand, high and hard to the front wall, clearing the overhead screen. There's the Robote to the inside. Rock's there. Backhand. Here's the backhand by Ben, low and hard to the inside. Hyro, backhand from the 7 line. Goanaga's there. There's the backhand by Ben. Robote left side to the inside. This one caught in the air by Goaga. Rock, backhand from the 12 line. Beautifully caught. That backhand again. Deep to the backcourt, clearing the overhead screen. Hyro on the backhand. Powerful forehand by Hyro. What a catch by Ben. Rock again. Another beautiful catch. 3 in a row for Rock. Here's Ben in the backcourt. Here's a catch by Goaga, backhand. Rock's there again. Backhand from the 11 line. That ball's along the wall, caught by Ben beautifully on the left side. Robote, that rebound from the back wall, played on the forehand of Hyro. Backhand by Hyro. Ben's there. Big backhand by Ben. Ben on the backhand. Robote forehand by Hyro. Goanaga's there, winding up. We're all tied up, 1 point apiece. Goaga has the serve for the Renegades in orange.
And you're seeing pretty early on, this is just going to be a catching competition in the backcourt. Really, it's going to decide this one. Which backcourter is going to step up and catch more balls than the other? So far, you can see strategy pretty clear. Both opposing front quarters trying to wind up those costados, get them on an island in the backcourt. Rock tend to throw it a little bit higher, resulting in that big bounce, missing it on his right side.
Forehand by Rock to the inside. Here's Goaga from the 9 line. Backhand by Rock. Ben from the right side. Beautiful catch by Hyro, pulling it off the side wall. Ben's there. Forehand, hard to the inside. Beautiful catch by Rock at the 11 line. Backhand, hard to the inside. Here's Goaga at the 11 line. Here's the backhand. Catch by Hyro. Hyro goes deep. Hyro will take it on the forehand. Big right side, 2 pass, caught by Ben. Forehand by Ben to the inside. Big right side. Catch by Rock. Backhand. Powerfully thrown to the inside. Ben will let it pass out to the rebote. Hyro makes the catch, winds up. Coasting to the inside. Well caught by Ben at the 11 line. Powerful forehand on the rebote. Goaga for the rebote. What a catch by Hyro. Backhand from the 7 line. Caught by Ben deep in the backcourt. Rock from the forehand. A little too high. That hit the overhead screen. 2 points for Goaga and Ben. Goaga serves.
Really good rally right there. And some of the best we've seen both these backcourters play so far. I mean, early points, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but Rock struggled, Ben as well, and making a bunch of catches to both sides. And these front quarters are testing them. I mean, Goaga 3, Hyro 2. Both 5th-ranked backquarters. So far, so good.
Fault under serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line.
The only thing that doesn't play into the Devils' hand here is Hyro doesn't throw as many costados compared to Goaga, so maybe have to play a little bit differently than we're used to seeing Hyro play up there.
Rock switches from left to right to make that catch. Here's the backhand by Goaga. Rebote forehand. Goaga calls for the rebote. Hyro, beautiful catch. Foot on the wall at the 7 line. Big backhand. Rebote to the inside. Rock with a fine catch at the 12 line. He comes back over the top. Goaga's there. Ball tipped deep in the backcourt. 3 points for the orange shirts. Goaga and Ben. Goaga serves.
Really good throw there by Goaga. Just kind of a low backhand just out of reach of Hyro, forcing Rock to reach up. One that he maybe doesn't need. Hyro could call him off. If Rock has to catch that above his head, that's probably coming out to at least the 8 or 9 line, where Hyro tends to play a little bit deeper in these matches. He can get to that rebote consistently.
Excellent serve by Goaga. Good catch and return by Rock. Here's Ben down low. Backhand from the 11. Ball tipped by Hyro. Hit Ben. 4 points for the orange shirts. Goaga and Ben. Goaga serves.
And the tip by Hyro occurred before the ball struck Ben. In case anybody wondering, as the tip happens, point goes to the other team. Renegades 4-1. Great start in this one.
Goaga at the 9 line. Backhand. Here's Rock. Rebote not coming out. 2 points for the red and white shirts. Hyro and Rock. Hyro serves for the Devils.
Yeah, Goaga said, hey, up to you if you want to let that one come out. Ben did. Probably has got to go for that one in the air next time. Dropped right in the corner there, killed a lot of the speed, and Goaga unable to get back to it to turn that rebote and continue the rally.
What a catch by Ben off a bullet serve by Hyro. Here's Rock on the backhand. Hyro calls for it. Sends it back to the inside. Ben, tough pickup, will not complete the play. 3 points for Hyro and Rock. Hyro serves.
A ball with a lot of spin on it, caught a couple surfaces, and then a powerful rebote kicking up right at Ben's feet. Tough to control that one.
I think look for Hyro to blast a couple serves in here, but I'll tell you something, Goanaga's capable, more than capable of picking it in the air.
Yeah, and he's very aggressive in that service box as well.
In and out of the cess of the ball goes. We're tied up. 4-4 is the score. Hyro serves.
And just like that, Stu, you said it. That serve is such a weapon. Every match, regardless of rank.
It stays so I mean, it hits the box hard and fast and stays to the inside. It's tough to catch.
And Goaga not even making a move for it. That one as well.
Hyro backs all the way to the 3-line, rifles this forehand rebote. Goaga makes the save. Here's Rock alone for the catch. Forehand play from the 12-line. Goaga, backhand. That's a great catch by Rock. Backhand, caught by Goaga. Rock again. Backhand from the 11. Hyro calls for the rebote. It's coming in low, but he makes the save. Goaga winds it up, puts it inside. There's the backhand by Rock. Goanaga's calling for the rebote. He will not make the play. 5 points, possible set point for Hyro and Rock. My, oh my, when you call for that ball, it's 9 times out of 10, it's incumbent on your partner just to let it go. Because you're not saying, Boise, no, they're not saying let it go, I'm there if you're not. You're actually saying I got the play on the ball. But that took a wonky bounce off the back wall, and Goaga just really didn't have a play on the rebote.
Yeah, I understand the idea. That ball kicked across to Ben's forehand. We've seen a couple more misses, but just have to trust him as well.
Ben gets in there and makes a clutch catch. Big backhand coming out. Rebote forehand. Catch by Hyro. Backhand. Powerfully thrown to the corner. Out to the rebote. Rebote forehand. Played to pass by Hyro. Caught by Ben. Backhand by Hyro. Rebote coming out. Hyro gets in there, makes the rebote save. Beautifully played by Hyro. Goaga. Ball tipped. 5-5. Wow. Set point.
Opening set of the day going to be decided on this 11th point right here. That's 2 balls that Hyro's missed on his left side up in the front court as well. A couple rare misses, so Renegades are fortunate. Got off to an early lead. Tied it up right there, but Hyro certainly figured out the game plan here in the second half of this set. This is a crucial point, I think, for the Renegades. If they want to win this match, they need the opening set.
Excellent catch by Rock. There's the backhand. Rebote coming out. Hyro has it on the forehand. Outside placement by Hyro, read by Goaga. He makes the diving save. Here's Hyro from the outside. He's going to go for another powerful forehand. Ben, clutch catch at the back wall. Hyro up with the catch at the 7-line. Ben down low, backhand. Hyro reaching up, stops it on the forehand. Low and hard to the inside. Ben's there, what a catch on the left side. Hyro called for that. Rebote's coming out. Hyro takes on the left side, backhand, low bullet. Catch by Hyro, backhand. Hyro has it on the forehand. Outside placement again. Oh. This one will score. Point and a hard-fought set for Hyro and Rock. They take the first set 6-5. 1 minute, 30 seconds goes on the board. We'll come back out, play our next set.
Well, great pace to that final point. Boy, they all kicked up there.
We often say don't trust leads. You can't trust a lead, a 2-3 point lead, no matter what set you're in.
Well, particularly in this level too. I mean, with a 1 or 2 ranked matchup, players tend to be a little bit more consistent. When you get to these 4, 5s, and 6s, you have some lower ranked players, and the biggest difference is that consistency, particularly in the catching with these 2 backquarters. Great start for Ben, but Hyro really picked it up, started to power those balls to the inside, forcing Ben to play a little bit more, and
some replays.
Able to come back. Yep. Look at this.
Scoop
nice
by Rock.
scoop.
Have to say, Rock, tremendous play. Good catching on that left side, consistently making some great catches and throws. Hyro, nice snag there. Outside placement.
Look at this Erbetta.
Erbetta save. All he's got to do is get it back up to the front wall. Not pretty, but very effective.
And then he read this one. I mean, look
Outside
at Goaga.
placement.
I
Yeah.
think he maybe just took his eye off. Worried about the positioning. That's half the battle. Just have to make that catch. And I think that's one that he'd admit. You know, he's there. He expects to make it, and he's probably got to carry him to end the set if he does.
We're on the ESPN 3 player stage. Players take their breaks back here in between sets. About ready to begin set 2. Reminder, you're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida.
Hyro definitely figured it out the second half of the set. I mean, as a predominantly right-sided player, a little bit more difficult for him to get the ball to the opposing backcourt. But once he started to figure it out, Ben was catching a majority of them, and that's when the lead started to dwindle down. Devils took a 5-4 lead. Renegades able to tie it up. They took that decisive 11-point for the opening set. Beginning set number 2, the Renegades, Goaga and Ben, will have to serve.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our second set. Goaga has the serve for the Renegades. Goaga serves. We begin with an ace. Goaga and Ben first up on the board here in the second set. Goaga serves.
Exactly what the Renegades needed. A quick point up on the board first. We mentioned Hyro serve. Goaga, equally good one. Kept that one low and hard right on the wall. It's coming again. Even better.
Second serve by Goaga landing in and scoring. 2 quick points for the orange shirts, Goaga and Ben. Goaga serves. Here's a catch by Rock. Backhand to the inside. Ben's there. Backhand by Ben from the 12 line. Erbetta really kicks out. Beautiful Erbetta turn by Hyro. Ben on the forehand from the 11 line. Hyro takes it in the air. Backhand from the 7. Erbetta, the rebound from the back wall. Beautiful catch by Rock, pulling that off the side wall. Well done. Goaga for the Erbetta to the inside. Hyro calling for the Erbetta play. Goaga cuts it off. Catch by Rock. Here's the backhand from the 11 line. Ball dropped in the backcourt. That's a point for the red and white shirts, Hyro and Rock. Hyro serves.
Just got to keep that confidence up if you're Ben. And he and Rock both, I mean, streaky catchers. They get into a rhythm, and we saw on that 5-5 point, Ben was just about everywhere, made a couple of tough grabs. You start to see a miss. Sometimes lets that mistakes compound into the next couple points. He's got to relax, stay in it, and know that he can hang with Hyro. He's done it before, and do it again here with Goaga up in front.
Excellent catch by Ben
Great
off a good
control.
serve by Hyro. Hyro calls for the Erbetta, plays it up from the forehand. Goaga calls for the Erbetta, plays it from the left side. Here's Hyro. Low and hard, caught in the air by Goaga. Fine catch. That ball's dropping. Hyro makes the save. Goaga has it at the 5 line. What a catch by Rock. Ben up high, backhand from the 12 line. Hyro has it on the forehand, up near the tip. Here's the catch by Ben, forehand over the top. Oh, caught the pad, and the pad is bad. We're tied up, 2 points apiece. Hyro serves for the Devils.
Good catch, but a little to be desired on that throw. I mean, trying to come over the top, will kick off the sidewall, killed some of the speed and dropped it in the pad. But this, the highlight catch by Rock off his footing to his right side.
He's a little awkward in his footing, but man, it doesn't make a difference. It's what's going on with that ball in that cesta. He caught that well.
And we've seen Rock playing with Hyro. I mean, much different player, much more solid on the catch compared to the sixth-ranked team with Robin.
Excellent catch by Ben off a hard serve by Hyro. Robote. Forehand, outside placement.
Man, he got him.
Lands in perfectly to score. That is a perfectly executed outside placement of the forehand Robote by Hyro. 3 points for the Devils. Hyro serves.
It's such a well-thought-out shot. I mean, after Ben makes a mistake, you know that Goaga is going to be a little bit more aggressive, trying to cut balls off on the inside. The first throw, straight outside, rattling around above the cage, landing in. That scores for the Devils. Seen a few outside placements for Hyro, a few more than we're used to seeing.
Here's a backhand by Ben. Hyro calls for the Robote, lays it up from the forehand. Goaga's on it. Excellent catch by Rock. Backhand from the 11 line to the forehand to Ben. Rotate forehand. Rotate forehand by Hyro. Beautiful catch by Ben off the side wall. Rock has it on the forehand. High to the front wall, passing the front quarter. Catch by Hyro. Hyro powerfully from the costado to the inside, and Ben is there. Rotate forehand, wall to wall. Rotate outside placement, going to land wide. 3-3, Goaga serves.
You know, he missed that one. You can take a look at that back view. There was a lot of space to the outside, so maybe you don't need to thread the needle quite that much and paint the outer boundary line. Just got to drop it in there. Keep the defense honest.
Excellent serve by Goaga scores. That's an ace. 4 points for Goaga and Ben. Goaga serves. Excellent catch by Rock. Off his footing, he makes the play. Robote. Catch by Hyro. Hyro powerful costado to the inside. Ben is there. Robote forehand. Very much to the inside. Hyro gets in there to make the catch. Back to the inside. Tough catch off the sidewall by Ben. Catch by Hyro up high. Forehand low and hard. Ben's there. That ball hits the overhead screen, which is out of play. 4-4 is the score. Hyro serves for the Devils.
Goaga pouring upon Ben to get that forehand high to pass, but sent it a little bit too high. I like the idea. You don't want to feed Hyro to his left or right side up in the front court, but you also can't give away the point. That's two from Ben's right side that have one dropped low and the other up high in the overhead screen. Just got to keep the ball in play. Not used to these unforced errors, and the Renegades as a whole usually not been there in the backcourt.
Beautiful catch by Ben. Here's the backhand to the inside. Excellent catch by Rock. Backhand by Rock. That clears the overhead screen out to the Robote. Catch by Hyro. Hyro, big backhand, powerfully thrown. Ben makes the catch. Hyro up high, backhand from the 9 line. Powerfully thrown, Robote coming out. Hyro calls for the Robote. Low and inside, Ben's there. Hyro on the forehand. Hard throw to the inside. Goaga calling for the Robote. Scoop by Hyro. Coasty to the inside. Goaga gets back in there. He makes the save. Here's Hyro again. Hyro powerfully. Caught in the... Ooh, that's tipped in the air, rather. 5 points for Hyro and Rock. Possible match point.
Yeah, I think Jairo would be the first to admit he got away with one. Hooked it to the middle of the court. Goaga lining up that costado, trying to make something happen. Again, that's the second time Goanaga's had a golden opportunity, just couldn't make the catch. Devils here with a chance to steal this match away from the Renegades, our opening match of the day. This Jairo and Rock team, again, 2-1 overall, same record for Goaga and Ben. They're starting to figure it out. That's a tough
Fault underserve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and the 7 line. Powerful, powerful serve by Jairo. Ben, backhand. Robote coming out. Robote forehand, low and hard. Ben with the catch. Catch by Jairo at the 7 line. He goes back to the inside. Ben lets it pass. Robote coming low. Catch by Jairo. Jairo hard to the inside, cut off by Goaga. Here's Rock. Backhand from the 12 line. Just lifts it into the backcourt, and Ben is there. Robote forehand, cut off by Goaga. There's the backhand by Rock. That clears the overhead screen. Robote coming right up the middle. Robote forehand by Jairo. Well played. Goaga coming back to the 10 line to make the save. Here's Rock. Backhand from the 11. Rock again. Backhand from the 11 again. Hard to the inside. Ben is there. Jairo takes it out of the air on the forehand. Low and inside. Scoop by Goaga. Rock with the backhand. Right up the middle. Robote hooked into the pad, and the pad is bad. Point set in a straight set match for Jairo and Rock of the Devils, winning 6-5, 6-4.
These two teams tied 4-4 this past Sunday. Devils jump out ahead. The first 1.5 points of today's game day, courtesy of Jairo and Rock. They improved to 3-1. Goaga and Ben dropped to 2-2.
As soon as that highlight ball leaves the cesta, you can't blink because every second is packed with action. Keep up with the world's fastest ball sport all game day long with bets on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. Find your favorite team or player and get in on the action with DraftKings, the official sports betting partner of the World Jai-Alai League. The crown is yours.
There is your game day score brought to you by DraftKings. First 1.5 for the Devils. There you see total points of all teams there along the bottom. Chargers out in front with 26.5 points. Straight set victory there for Jairo and Rock. Let's hear from them now.
All right, Jairo, Rock, congratulations on winning that match. How are you guys feeling right now?
Really good. I know that Jairo's exhausted because he did a whole lot of carrying again. He's going to have some really strong legs at the end of this season. He called me off a lot of balls, and I still caught a few of those because he kept on catching so many balls that I know he needed a break, one little break here or there. But very positive that we got 2 in a row now, and then we just need to keep this going on.
Jairo, tell me again, your serve during this match was, again, phenomenal. Lots of aces. How do you practice to continuously get ace serves?
Well, it's one of my offensive weapons because I don't have too many. So just with the serve, I try to be so aggressive, and this time it works.
Well, guys, again, congratulations on winning that match. We'll see what else happens today.
Okay, thank you. mucho tea, mucho.
And up next, continuing on with doubles, a top-ranked doubles matchup. #1 division here. Goes Sharon Aratz representing the Renegades.
No shortage of serious looks on those faces, huh?
That got me still. Look at that. Against Olon and Erbetta. I mean, this is just about as good as it gets. The Renegades go Sharon Aratz, the brothers, defending World Super Court champions, U.S. national champions. About as good as it gets in doubles on this court. Haven't lost many. Perhaps Olon and Erbetta can trip them up today. Olon and Erbetta 0-2 record. Goes Sharon Aratz played just one match this season. They got the win. Looking to make it 2-0. Renegades have the serve in this one. They will have the serve in all matches, at least to begin all matches today. There's a serve. We begin. Olon picks the serve. Running backhand. Aratz scooped it up in the corner. Backhand. Hard throw. Lifted up. Erbetta now back beyond the 11. Here's Aratz. Backhand from the 11 line. Opens up. Nice catch up overhead. Sherry backed up to the 10 line. Low runner. Here's Olon. Sherry now launches the backhand. Olon on the move. Just drops it to the inside. Aratz backing up. Quick bounce catch on the forehand. Deep in the backcourt. Lays it up. Olon takes it off the sidewall. On the backhand. This one stopped overhead. Olon keeps it inside. Aratz now from the backcourt. 12 line. Back to the left side of Erbetta. Aratz, beautiful throw, wall to wall. Olon looking for the rebote. Makes a save from the left side. Here's Goer. The drop shot. Got the first bounce. He didn't get the second. This whip straight outside. Goer scooped it up. Goer's carom is going to land in and score. Goer and Aratz first up on the board in our second match.
So Goer, obviously one of the most dominant forces on this court. As you mentioned, World Super Court champion, U.S. national champion with his brother Aratz in the back court. Olon not having the same amount of experience on this court, but Olon showing zero fear of anything that Goer has. He picked the serve, and then he got to the dejada.
Well-placed serve. Good catch by Erbetta as that crossed the sidewall. Goer cuts it off. There's a backhand. Catch by Erbetta now, deep in the backcourt. Lobs another one up. Aratz pulls it in. Backhand from the 11 line. This stays inside on the wall. Catch by Erbetta. Just beyond the 11 line. High and hard. That just clears the overhead screen. Goer on the rebote. He keeps it inside. Erbetta on the bounce. Another backhand. This one coming out. Goer on the rebote from the 8 line. Keeps it inside. That's dropping low. Erbetta. Goer now, low and hard, back inside, scooped up. Here's Erbetta. Hard backhand return. Aratz settles in the backcourt, makes the play. Aratz again just beyond the 11 line, back to the left side of Erbetta, same spot. Hard throw. Aratz is there. Aratz a little more power behind this one. Erbetta climbs the wall. He comes down with the ball. Aratz now at the 10. Lower and harder. Erbetta still there. Goer calls him off. Forehand rebote. Played to the inside. Ooh, the Magic City bounce ate him up. That's going to score for the Renegades. That's going to be 2 points.
So when you hear us say Magic City bounce, we're referring to the ball catching the side wall. You'll see those. You see those ridges there. Right there. You see the 9, 10, 11, 12 line. You see the ridge above it, in between it. The ball comes up the wall frequently in highlight. It catches just along one of those ridges, and the bounce becomes entirely unpredictable coming off the side wall.
Fault over serve. Second serve coming up for Goer.
I don't know that Goer has a harder serve than that. He just wound up and blasted it. It was an over serve. First fault. Erbetta handled it well in the backcourt. Man, it's silent in here, huh?
It's intense. folks watching here on the opposing teams are on the same team. There's a drop shot to the inside. We'll go Sherry crashing into the side wall, not going to get there. First point for the Devils.
So what you saw was Olon place that like a laser back to the side wall. You see this. The closer it is to the side wall, the more difficult it is to get. Goer, could have gotten there. Really slammed into the wall. Tremendous effort there by Goer to try to get there.
He got in there hard.
Yeah,
we see people crash into the side wall, but don't look too pretty. Erbetta left side. Erbetta makes a save from the backcourt. Goer into the costado. Hard inside, up the wall. Erbetta's down with the ball. Backhand drops between them. Aratz on the Erbetta now. Olon advances. He's not going to get there in the air. Erbetta from the backcourt. Back to Aratz now at the 11 line. Keeps this one to the inside. Good pull by Erbetta right off the side wall. Olon on the backhand. Stepped up overhead. Here's Aratz. Erbetta left side, Goer keeps it on the side wall. Erbetta picks it up. There's the backhand. Side wall, what a grab by Aratz deep in the backcourt now. Erbetta up at the 10 line. Backcourters trading throws here. There's Erbetta up at the 11. Back to the left side of Aratz. He advances. Go in hard. Erbetta launches this backhand. A tough catch back beyond the 13. Aratz not going to let that come out. This one finally does on the wall. Olon sent it a little high. That's up in the overhead screen and out of play. 3-1 lead for Goer and Aratz of the Renegades.
That is muscle memory for Olon from a different court. Overhead screen, and the rail above the front wall is definitely lower. You see Goer and Aratz consulting here in the backcourt basically about what they have to do to change things up to beat this team.
What's interesting is we've seen this team play a lot of matches. We don't see many conversations like that.
It's the calculus has been thrown off. The calculus has been thrown off. It's a different type of threat in the front court.
And that's with a 3-1 lead too. So don't know what Aratz saw there, but definitely some conversation. That is an overserve. Second serve coming up.
They play really well as a team together. No question about that. Once again, if you're new to Battle Court and new to Magic City, you know that Olon's just joined us here the last few weeks. Lots of highlight experience, just not a lot of experience on this court.
Second serve is good, comes into the backcourt. There's Erbetta, high, hard one. This one coming out, Goer from the left side. Olon back there to cut it off. This one low and hard, Aratz is there to scoop it up. Backhand to wall. That's too wide. Two points for the Devils.
That is one thing that no matter the pace, Olon does not waste any time coming back to serve the ball.
No.
In fact, in singles, we saw him running back to serve the other day.
Shades of Ikeda from a few seasons ago. He likes to run up there and keep it going. Aratz picks the serve before the second bounce. This one dropping low. Erbetta's got it. Hard backhand. This one kicking up and out. Erbetta forehand. Sherry keeps it to the inside. Here's Olon. A running backhand. Aratz stops it on the left side. Erbetta now from the 11. Hard backhand. Opens up. Aratz now middle of the court. Ball runner. Erbetta all alone. He's backing up and scooped it up. There's another one. Erbetta steps out of the way. Forehand Erbetta for Olon. No play for Goer. Aratz on the bounce. Quick release on the backhand. Erbetta takes it overhead. Another one. Goer this time puts it inside. Erbetta backing up. He scooped it. Return just does clear the overhead screen. That's right on the side wall. Nice return. Goer puts it to the left side of Erbetta. Another backhand. Another Erbetta. Left side for Goer. Low and hard. Erbetta middle of the court. Scooped it up. Olon, backhand, right on the side wall. Aratz pulled the assist out of the way. Goer on the Erbetta. Unfloating, Erbetta picks it up. Hard backhand. Here's Aratz now from the left side. This one launched. No play for Erbetta. Olon backpedals, drops it inside. Aratz advances up on the bounce from the 11 line. Back to the inside. Good catch. Hard backhand. There's another one. Olon on the rebote, forehand, rifled inside. Gosheri comes back for it. Just keeps it to the inside again. Rotate, turned a little higher. Erbetta runs under it. Forehand. Back to Aratz. Nice play in the air. Good positioning. This is right on the wall. Great catch by Erbetta. Into the Chula. That scores. Olon and Erbetta have tied it up. 3-3.
Again, it's just a different beast than Gosheri and Aratz are used to. That's all it is. Olon's not even being particularly aggressive. I don't think we saw him throw the one shot, low and inside, that scored. But apart from that, it's just great defensive play by Olon.
Aratz stands in at the 11, takes a serve, hard backhand. Body control there by Erbetta, low runner on the numbers. Gosheri gonna let it pass, but he's there for the rebote. This one turned low. Olon on the bounce, backhand just above the pad. Aratz is there, good read. Erbetta again, backhand, stopped by Aratz in the corner. This one launched, cutting to the inside. Here's Erbetta. Aratz now from the 12. Back to the inside, foot on the wall. Erbetta's down with the ball. Aratz ranging back beyond the 13 line in the corner, drops it inside for Erbetta. Erbetta again, back to the left side of Aratz now, up at the 12. This one just out of reach. Erbetta calls him off. Great pull off the sidewall. This one coming out. Gosheri aggressive call. Renegades powered. Oh, Magic City bounce, and Erbetta stays with it. Aratz again. Sign back at the 13 to the left side of Erbetta. This one launch higher and harder. Aratz in the corner. Not anything get past him. Erbetta bobs this one up. Aratz at the 13. This one a little bit higher. Opens up. Magic City bounce again. Olon stays with it to the inside. What a pickup high as that crossed the side wall. Here's Aratz now. In the corner again. This one opens up. Olon goes up for it on the right side. Low and hard. Gosheri not going to get there. Aratz on the bounce. Scooped it up. Erbetta again. Big backhand. Rebote. Kick off the sidewall. Gosheri handles. Drops between the Renegades. Rebote flicked up there and tipped by Erbetta. Well played point. Renegades break the tie. They lead at 4-3.
You know, when you're looking for the advantage, if you're looking for the advantage here when you're watching it, it's of course the advantage has to go in favor of the team that's won so well on this court, Gosheri and Aratz. They've just dominated everything that they've played in. But Erbetta's come so far. And look at Olon
picks the serve, whips it inside. Aratz is there to scoop it up, backhand. Here's Olon back of the 8 line. Lobs this one up. Aratz advances up at the 10, puts it inside, right off the sidewall for Erbetta. Aratz from deep in the backcourt, not going to get past Erbetta. Leaping grab at the 12 line. This one played inside. Oh, you hear the contact. Good grab by Aratz right off the sidewall. Erbetta on the forehand, slows it down, back up the middle. Gosheri's backed up to the 11, puts it on the wall. Again, a great grab by Erbetta. One lobbed up, Gosheri up at the 6 line, powers it inside. Another good grab. Here's Erbetta up at the 10. Backhand opens up. Gosheri keeps it on the left side. Costado right at Erbetta's feet. Backing up, he scooped it up. Gosheri again, whips it from the middle of the court. Got a lot of spin. Erbetta controls it. Backhand. Aratz. Erbetta going to keep it on the left side. This one drops at the feet. Rebote coming out. It's a 2-wall splitter. Olon, good patience, makes the play on the back end. Olon now on the forehand up at the 7. Back to the inside. That ball kicked up. Aratz, I'm going to let that come out. Once again, great defense in the corner. Erbetta set up at the 11 line. This one lobbed up, slows it down for the moment. Aratz again, nice catch off the side wall. Erbetta
What
up
a
the
catch.
wall. Spectacular grab on the left side. Here's the rebote. There's Splitter. Erbetta rather runs under it, takes it in the air, blasted back inside.
What a
Aratz
catch.
scooped it up. Either foot on the ground. Aratz in the corner again. That cross deep in the backcourt. Here's Erbetta from the 12. Here. On the bounce, Erbetta deep in the backcourt, lobs it up. Goer gonna get involved. He cuts it off. Backhand, low runner on the inside for Erbetta. Forehand rebote. Goer advances up at the 7th line. Splitter again. Erbetta this time from the left side. Backhand lobbed up. This is out of reach. Goer backpedals into position. Turns the rebote. Erbetta on the forehand. Slows it down. Again up the middle. Goer with time on the forehand. Blasts it inside. Erbetta ducks. Olon comes back
Look
for the
away
save.
he got in there, man.
Goer again. The two-wall. Not going to score. Olon stops it. Powerful throwback over the top. Aratz trying to line it up, and he does. Drops it just above the pad. Olon again. Splitter. Aratz missed it.
What a amazing.
Point.
Just
Devils
amazing.
take it 4-4
Just amazing.
is the score. Devils serve.
All 4 players, absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing, all 4 players. Tremendous play.
Catch up overhead. Here's Erbetta now. Comes out with it in the corner. Tight to the sidewall. Aratz let it pass. Olon cuts it off on the return. Splitter. Stopped on the bounce. Here's Aratz on the forehand. Back to the inside. Erbetta out of the way. Olon left side rebote. Goer advancing up at the 4 line. Splitter low end hard. Split them up to score. 5 points for the Renegades. Goer and Aratz. Possible set point.
You know, we haven't seen Goer go for the Costado 2-all. We saw Olon score on the split placement. We just saw Aratz score on the split placement.
Look at this. I mean, low, just above the pad. You see Olon moving out for it. And
Olon showing respect
yeah,
for the 2-all. Split him up to the inside.
Sherry tried to beat him net side a little earlier on a 2-all, and Olon stopped it. So I think once you see that in a top-ranked doubles match, you're going to see a couple more splitters or inside placement or some high carambolas.
Well, also your blasted serve. I mean, he blasted the serve. He's caught 2 of them.
Right.
It's like throw it as hard as you want. Not a problem. 3.
Olon stands in there again. Low, hard return on the forehand. Aratz scooped it up. Backhand to the inside. Erbetta advances up at the 10 line. Big backhand. That's coming out. Forehand rebote. Turned low and hard. Olon pucks it off the sidewall. There's a backhand. Aratz, almost had it in the corner. Ball just missed.
5-5.
We are tied up at 5-5. Our opening set, this is set point.
I mean, this is 5-5.
Great catch there by Erbetta in the backcourt. This one lobbed up. Goer's got it off the sidewall. Backhand, low runner. On the numbers, Erbetta up the wall. He's down with the ball. Back to Aratz now between the 12 and 13. In the corner, not a lot on that rebote. Olon makes the save. Goer from the Costado, whips it up the middle. Erbetta stops it on the bounce. Erbetta right over his head. Goer gonna cut off another one. Backhand. What a grab right on the sidewall, no problem. One coming out of the corner, rebote turned high, just gonna keep it inside. Erbetta on the bounce, picks it up. Backhand launched, Aratz out of the way. Goer lines up the rebote, back to the inside. Erbetta ducks. Olon, that escaped. Point and set. Goer and Aratz taking on the decisive 11th point. They win it 6-5. Minute and a half on the board. We will play set number 2.
What do you say?
Yeah.
I mean,
can we just keep going? Do we need the break? Oh, they need the break.
They definitely.
What a match, huh?
I mean, so ask me how long it took Olon to get used to the court. So, still not sure. because we're not seeing him throw shots.
Yeah.
We saw him throw a split placement. He's been capitalizing on being set up to do something, but he's taken away the drop shot and he's taken away the serve from Goer. Those are the two things that he did manage to accomplish there. But Goer and Aratz, so many victories under their belt, so difficult to beat on this court.
And you see, I mean, even with that first set, some serious looks there for the Renegades' #1 team. Some replays here. The Costado 2-wall. That's the one that Olon stopped, I mean, pretty comfortably. Back over the top. I mean, look at this Erbetta save by Aratz.
Aratz is brilliant at making saves, no question about it. But see, here's Olon. What do? Throwing it there, the split placement's still risky. Aratz is going to catch that probably 8 out of 10 times.
I mean, I was going to say 10 out of 10. He doesn't miss that.
It's very rare that he misses. Well, left side he doesn't miss. Right side occasionally.
Yes, a couple more to that, right.
Occasionally.
I mean, look at this, just the power, the throwing, the catching, the Erbetta in the backcourt.
I
It
know.
doesn't get highlighted in this match.
I know,
but
we're
he just
talking all
stands
about
in
the
there.
front quarters, but the truth of the matter is that Aratz and
Yeah.
Erbetta,
Yeah, they deserve
those are both the candidates for player of the day right now. Here's the splitter. Ow, I overran
They're
it.
like the offensive line in football. You know, you never talk about them, but probably the most important group up there. The backcourters in Jai-Alai keep the rally going. They're the rock in the backcourt and allow these front quarters to play their game up there. That's awfully exciting.
Absolutely.
We begin our second set. Goer picks a serve splitter. There's the 2-all by Olon on the return. That scores. Quick first point goes to the Devils.
Yeah, that was pretty amazing. So Goer blasted it, and Olon had him dead to rights. This goes back to a conversation we had about another player a few weeks ago. Let's see what happens now.
Goer's got another serve. This one up the middle.
What a
Erbetta
catch.
picks it up on the bounce. What a grab. Aratz now from the 9 line, backhand to the inside. Good catch here by Erbetta. Ball missed by Goer in the middle of the court. Let's go second point for the Devils. Olon and Erbetta, they serve. Fault over serve. Second serve coming up. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. That is an underserve, a double fault. That's going to get Goer and Aratz on the board with their first point.
That's one thing that you absolutely do not want to do. I mean, obviously it's not intentional, but trying to, he can definitely get that second serve in without any question. But Goer picking a serve may be making him think about how he's serving. Look at these guys.
Olon now, straight to the outside. Goer stands in. Goer's got the carom. That's going to land in and score. You see the Devils thinking about a challenge. The call was in on the floor. See some conversation, and I think they're going to review it.
Challenged.
But good case here. I mean, the call was in, so if replay says that the ball's out, point's going to go to the Devils. If replay confirms that it was in, point's going to stay with the Renegades. Pretty simple in this case. You know, Olon gave way to that carom trapped inside, so
Absolutely.
he didn't need to throw it quite that perfectly. I don't think that was the intent
No, I
either.
believe it just kicked. I
Yeah.
don't believe that was a bit.
Let's see
That
if
ball had a little help from the side wall. If it did hit the line, which means that it would be out. That was not Goer. Well,
No,
Goer threw it. But Goer with a little help from the side wall.
All right, well, let's take a look right here. Oh, that is awfully close, Stu. I don't know. Let's take another look. Oh, boy, that's on the line. That's going to be out. Yeah, that is going to be out. Yeah.
Hit the
It's a backhand by Olon to the inside. Aratz in the corner for Erbetta. Rebote forehand. Aratz backing up. He scooped it up. Hard throw again. Erbetta between the 12 and 13 line. Erbetta went for it. That ball crossed, just tipped it. That's 2 points for Goer and Aratz. They get the serve.
Oh, there's no question that this is going to be close throughout. See the close-up there on Olon, showing zero fear where this serve is concerned.
There's been a lot of pick serves in this top
absolutely,
doubles
from
match.
both.
More than we've ever seen. Almost ran into that one.
Look how quick he jumped out of the way. It's like, boop.
Rebote comes shooting out. Goer makes the save to the inside. Erbetta, a little extra help from the sidewall, makes the play. Rebote left side. Goer whips it up the middle. Erbetta going to get there on the bounce from the outside, low and hard. Here's Aratz. Aratz back beyond the 13. Hard throw. That just does clear the overhead screen. Forehand Rebote. Played inside. Aratz out of the way. Goer lines up the Rebote. Erbetta now up at the 11. Backhand dropping low. Crosses the sidewall. It's a tough Rebote on the numbers. Gets back to the backcourt. Erbetta lobs another one up. Goes to the inside. Aratz. He's not letting that come out. Great play. Backhand inside. Catch here by Erbetta. Just did catch it in the air. It's on the wall. Aratz pulls it. Forehand Rebote. To Aratz now over the 9 line. This is coming up the middle. Olon switches from left to right. Powers it back over the top. Aratz all alone. He scooped it up. Backhand. Catch by Erbetta. This one lob back up to the left side of Aratz. Forehand Rebote. Played inside. Sure not going to get there. Aratz on the bounce. Picks it up. Backhand again. Stopped overhead between the 9 and 10. Olon low runner. Aratz gets it. His backhand opens up. Erbetta going to take it in the air from the outside. Hard forehand. Going to catch 3 walls. Goer stays with it. Turns to Rebote. Big bounce kicking up. Erbetta settles in the backcourt. Forehand Rebote. This one kept inside. Dropping low. Erbetta's got it. Backhand 2 wall. Olon just does get there. Laying hard. Back to Aratz. He scooped it up. Good catch there by Olon back on the inside. Here's Aratz in the corner. Back over the top. Aratz on the bounce from the 10 line. Low and hard again. Erbetta picks it off the side wall. Rebote laid up. Erbetta running around it. His backhand sticks inside for Aratz. Good catch. Hard backhand. Aratz back at the 13. Erbetta climbs the wall, down with the ball. That's going to let that one pass. Powerful Rebote, just launched inside, not a lot on it. Olon turns it. Here's Goer advancing up at the 5 line, back inside. Erbetta, great positioning, caught it in the air, no problem. Backhand by Aratz. Here's Erbetta from the 11. Sticks to the inside. Aratz now, 12 line. Quarters trading throws here. Aratz keeps this one a little lower. Erbetta steps up. Backhand, high and hard. This one coming out. Forehand of Bote, power to the inside, stepped up overhead. Here's Erbetta. Haran on the 2-wall.
Caught the top
That's
of the pad.
too low. What a point. And in favor of the Renegades here. It's 3-3.
Difference in pad height. Again, dealing with muscle memory issues, not with shots, though. His first attempt at a Costado 2-wall to kill it. I mean, the defensive play, I mean, this is highlight. This is highlight. You volley, 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 volley. You keep it away, you keep it away, you keep it away until you see your opportunity, and then you try to kill it.
Backhand from Aratz. This one coming up the middle. Here's Olharan on the forehand. Low and hard. Aratz just does get there before the second bounce. Good read. Olharan from up at the 8 line. There's the backhand. Stopped by Aratz in the corner. Magic City bounce. Got Erbetta. That's going to score for the Renegades. Bring them to 4 points and the lead in this second set.
Yeah, that caught him right. Didn't even have an opportunity to get assessed up and in the way.
Take a look at this. I mean, look at that. I mean, he's lining it up
Yeah,
on the
I
wall,
mean,
and that almost hit him in the face. Kicked across to his forehand. And see the reaction by Aratz and Goer both.
Yeah, it's a bad hit.
Like to see that sportsmanship from the opponents. Underserve. Second serve coming up. Great catch there by Aratz in the corner, pulls it off the side wall. Erbetta now lobs this one up. Good catch by Aratz now. Backhand. Erbetta again running around it from the middle of the court. High and hard. This one coming out. Little kick off the side wall. Goer powers it back inside where it's tipped. Goer and Aratz with 5 points. Looking to force a third set. All right, looking to take this match in straight sets, leading 5-3.
What a catch.
What a grab there. Erbetta backhand keeps it going to the inside. Aratz low and hard. Plucked there by Erbetta. Scraped it off the side wall. Backhand. Just out of reach. Here's Erbote. Left side by Goer. Ball kicked way up. Erbetta stays with it. Goer now from the left side. Backhand from the 9 line. Aratz from the 12. Caught the corner. Dropping a little lower. Erbetta's there. And again, a little low. Erbetta up at the 11 line. This is on the side wall. Goer going to let it pass. He's got the Erbote on the back end. Sends Erbetta to the corner now. Backhand, lobbed up. Aratz runs around it, keeps it on the left side. Erbetta ducking. Olharan on the Erbote. Into the backcourt. Aratz got there. Low runner. Erbetta with a missed ball. Point set. And a hard-fought match going the way of the Renegades. Take it straight set, 6-5, 6-3. What a match that was. I mean, the scoreline don't think indicates really how close it was in that second set, back and forth the entire way. But the Renegades, Goer and Aratz, prove why they're reigning national champions, World Supercourt champions. With a win, they improve to 2-0. Take a look at that game day scoreboard. Hyro and Rock won the first match of the day, 1.5 points, and the Renegades, Goer and Aratz, come right back to tie it up. Again, these two teams tied on Sunday. That was the first of 3 matchups, this one being the second. See if one of these two teams can separate themselves today. Coming up next, we're going to move over to Division 6 doubles. Joseph and Arta against CRB and Robin. But before we get to that, we're going to hear from our winners, Goer and Aratz. Back together this season. They've been the top team in the #1 doubles division every time they play together. Looking to do it again here in spring 24. Here they are, top team of the Renegades.
All right, Goer, Aratz, congratulations on winning that match. You guys did not play together last season. What is it like to come back and play with your brother?
Happy for the win. I'm happy to be back playing with my brother. We play a lot of games together. We win a lot of championships, and it's a pleasure to be back with him.
Yeah, the same. I think that we compenetrate good. We know each other how to play. We are brothers, so we sometimes get mad too, but it's okay. Like, happy for the win. The win is a win, so.
Well, guys, again, congratulations on winning that match. We'll see what else happens today.
Venga, Opa Real. Opa Real.
Coming up next, Division 6 doubles here. Joseph and Arta against CRB and Robin. Dead even in terms of the rankings with this one. 6th ranked front quarters, 4th ranked back quarters. And here's CRB and Robin this season through 2 matches, 1 win and 1 loss. Joseph and Arta have only played 1 time. Had some success together with that win. First time out. The 6th group, the 5th and 6th group have provided some fun matches so far this season. See if we can add another one right here. And CRB and Robin, too, have played a couple thrillers. Ready to go with our third match of the day, Stu. 6 ranked doubles here. Joseph and Arta will serve to CRB and Robin.
We're ready to begin our next match. Joseph will have the serve for the Renegades. There's the backhand by Robin. Ball tipped by Joseph. CRB and Robin first up on the board in our third match. CRB has the serve for the Devils.
And Joseph, aggressive start up there in the front, trying to get in there on the left side, just knocked it down. Been seeing him practice a couple more shots, so see if he breaks those out today.
Big backhand by Arta. Robote coming out. Rotate forehand by CRB. Crossing the side wall. Arta's there. Here's Robin. Backhand by Robin. Arta on the catch midcourt. He winds up. Faked the 2-wall. Dropped it inside. What a throw by CRB. Both players running. One's there. Here's Robin on the run. Backhand from the 7 line. Into the corner. Out to the Robote. Arta makes the save. Here's Robin. Drop shot. That one scores. Well executed by Arta. We're tied up, 1-1.
The defense defending the 2-wall, CRB moving to the outside, and Robin hanging deep in the backcourt. You got to take what's given to you. A lot of space up there in the front court on the inside.
Over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's the backhand by Robin, caught by Arta. Arta powerfully from the left side. Robin's there. Backhand by Robin. Here's Arta. Rebote forehand to the inside. Arta makes the catch. Throws the 2-all. That scores. Beautifully executed by Arta to score. 2 points for Joseph and Arta. Joseph serves.
Well, considering that's what the defense is lined up to stop, that's a pretty impressive throw by Arta. CRB's got good foot speed already on the outside. I mean, look at this. He's moving that way. That's a good cut, opening up nicely and into the net before CRB can get there.
Legal carom serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line after hitting the front wall first.
That's the key on that one. That one hit sidewall before the front wall. So even though it landed in the service box, got to make contact with that front wall first. Second serve coming up.
Here's the backhand by Robin. Rebote. Forehand, up, in a way that's out of play. 2-2. CRB serves for the Devils.
A little surprised on that effort on the rebote by Joseph. He's been pretty consistent in the practices, and to begin this season, I mean, not doing too much with the rebote, just keeping the rally going, and that's really half the battle up there in the front of these matches. Now, that one a little bit wild. Escaped high to the outside. Not his best.
Here's the backhand by Arta. Rebote for CRB. CRB rebote to the inside. Here's Arta. Powerful backhand by Arta. Bit of a wonky bounce. Caught well by Robin. Backhand by Robin. Rebote. Backhand by Arta. Here's Robin. Backhand from the 10 line. Rebote coming out. Arta on the run. Good catch by Joseph. There's the backhand. Caught by Robin. Robin hard to the inside, and Arta's there. Big backhand by Arta. Rebote coming out. CRB. Split placement. Rebote.
He's got to play on it.
Arta, beautiful save. Good read. Here's Robin, midcourt. Backhand. Blasted low and hard. Rebote save. Into the pad, and the pad is bad. 3 points for the red shirts. CRB and Robin. CRB serves.
A little bit of a chaotic point right there. Everybody moving around to try to get in position. Good save, though, by Arta. Smart throw by Robin, mixing in the backhand 2-all. Got to move the defense around in these matches, especially if the backcourt wants to play most of the balls. Trying to get them off their footing or to throw some different shots. It's a good recipe for success. Like the strategy here by the Devils to begin.
There's the backhand by Arta. Beautifully thrown. Rebote to the inside. CRB's there. Arta calls for the ball. Lays it up. Caught on the left side of Robin. Robin, quick release from the left side. Robin on the catch. Backhand. Backhand 2-all. Stopped by CRB. CRB with the forehand return. Nice play. Arta, another 2-all. Scoop. Missed. 3-3. Joseph serves for Renegades.
And Arta employing the Benny Barba strategy, get the ball to the weaker player. We saw that yesterday. They were pretty consistent in that game plan. It worked out well against Williams and Manny. After the first 2-all was stopped, Arta went back to it, getting it to CRB's left side. We're going to see a couple more misses on the catch, particularly on the bounce, stopping those 2-alls. It's a little bit harder to control there, making that switch from right to left at the last second.
Here's a backhand by Robin. Rebote coming out. Rebote for Arta. Plays it inside. Scoop by Robin. Powerful backhand. Caught by Arta. Arta's 2-all. Beautifully played. Stopped by CRB. CRB goes high from the right side. Rebote for Arta. Big bounce to the inside. Robin's there. Good catch and control from that backhand. Rebote forehand save. Robin calls for it. Backhand from the 7 line. Joseph takes off to make the rebote. Rebote 2-all is out. 4 points for CRB and Robin. CRB serves. Reminder of the scoring in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
It's just surprising. Both rebotes by Joseph have been thrown off the court. I mean, we've seen, his game developed throughout his career. He's played in battle court every season. I don't think we've seen 0 for 2 on the first 2 rebotes of a match.
Here's the backhand by Arta. Beautiful catch by Robin. Robin, powerful, powerful backhand. Rebote coming out. Joseph for the rebote. He makes the save. Oh, that hit the rail just above the front wall, which is out of play. 5 points for the Devils. CRB will serve. Possible set point.
And another one. Just getting away from that. Caught a tiny bit of the rail just above the front wall, but that's also out of play. Got to correct some of these rebotes or else Arta's going to have to cover a whole bunch of the court, and that's not really the strength in his game.
Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's the backhand. Rebote forehand by CRB to the outside. That scoop attempt is missed. Point and set for the red shirts. CRB and Robin will put 1 minute 30 seconds on the board, come back out and play our next set. So this Devils team, a fun team, huh? CRB and Robin.
I mean, you see the way they played that opening set. Robin controlling the pace in the backcourt, and CRB helping him out up there in the front. I mean, it's really come down to the front court play in this match, and so far CRB dominating that matchup with Joseph. We said this yesterday, it's not so much about going out there and you have to win the match from the front court as a 6. You just can't lose it. And, 3 missed rebotes by Joseph, a couple balls thrown off the court. That's just not going to get it done.
You're absolutely right.
See Erbetta talking with Robin here. I mean, we see Robin up in the front court. We see him in the back court. Good flexibility. And also, I mean, you see some of the tape on that right arm. Still not giving it 100% on those throws. Bicep.
We've seen that with a couple of our players. You have a number of injuries that happen kind of traditionally in highline. Knees are a big one. Knees are a really big one. I'd say knees are probably most frequent. You think shoulder, but that's really more of a wear and tear injury over the long term in highlight. Shoulders beginning to break down at the end of a highlight career. But bicep injuries are definitely fairly common. Goer, in fact, before he came here to Magic City, came off a bicep tear in a surgical repair.
You got to give me that surgeon's info, huh? Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our second set. Reminder, the scoring in battle court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets has the match. First set won by CRB and Robin of the Devils. Joseph will have the serve for the Renegades here to start the second set off. Big backhand by Robin. Rebote coming out to the 6 line. Arta keeps it for himself. Split placement stopped by Robin. Robin lays one up to the inside. Here's Arta. Backhand. CRB gets in there, makes the rebote play. Hard rebote. This one caught by Arta. Arta with a soft touch. CRB, soft play. Over Arta's head. Rebote saved by Arta. Catch by CRB. Robin gets in there, backhand from the 12 line. Catch by Arta, beautifully midcourt. Outside placement is out. First point of the second set goes to CRB and Robin. CRB serves.
Outside placement of the forehand of Arta, thrown to the outside, just landing outside the court. And we've seen the shots from Arta. typically come from the costado. I mean, he throws the drop shot from his right side pretty well, but the outside placement, hard to predict. That opened up off the front wall and kicked it a little wider than he would have liked.
Robote left side by Robin, clips the side wall. Aratz scoops it up beautifully on the forehand. Robin for the Robote, looking to get a big, big bounce. Aratz with a hop, makes the catch. Joseph moves to the back. Here's the catch by Robin on the forehand. Robin trying to get it across the side wall. He does. Robin takes off, makes the catch. Backhand with a lighter touch. Robote save. Here's Robin from the 9 line. Low and hard to the inside. Aratz chooses the Robote. Catch by CRB. Nice backhand. Aratz there. Backhand 2-all, caught the pad, and the pad is bad. CRB and Robin have 2 points. CRB serves.
And this is playing right into the Devils' hand. I mean, Aratz throwing some shots, some quicker points. I think if they would maybe rally a little bit longer, I mean, Aratz, rangier of the 2 backcourters, can get out there, play a couple more Robotes. These quick points with Aratz shooting stuff from the backcourt hasn't quite worked out yet. I got 1 point in that first set off a missed 2-all, but maybe time to change up some of the strategy.
There's the backhand by Aratz. Catch by Robin. Robin from the 11 line, powerfully wall to wall. Joseph takes off. He makes that Robote play. Caught by CRB. Backhand. It passes. Low off the back wall. And scoring. 3 points for CRB and Robin. CRB serves.
CRB's playing great up in the front, Stu. I mean, he gets that to pass, forcing a tough Robote by Aratz. Put it on the wall from up there in the front court. Come a long way. Good to see the improvement there by CRB. He's had a great start to this season, both the front and back.
Robote passes Aratz. Robote for Aratz. Going inside.
Oh,
miscommunication between the front court and back court. Tip ball. No shutout here. 1 point for Joseph and Aratz of the Renegades. Joseph will serve.
CRB heard the footsteps, thought Robin was charging down the middle, and he just wasn't going to get there before the second bounce. Got to talk. Really the first mistake for the Devils. Just got to forget about it, move on. Continue on here in this match. They've played really well today. I mean, Robin has thrown more balls in this match and is really controlling the game in the back.
Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and the 7 line. Backhand by Robin, powerfully thrown. Robote coming way out, all the way to the 4 line. 4 points for CRB and Robin. CRB serves.
This looks like Joseph's doing a little too much thinking out there on these Robote. That was a pretty slow swing, and we've seen Joseph play enough to know that he makes that save consistently. Just got to trust himself, just has to play.
Robote forehand played, into the overhead screen. 2 points for Joseph and Aratz. Joseph serves.
Got to start to make their push here. Big break, CRB trying to get that to pass, sent it a little too high. See if Renegades can make their run here.
Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Robin moves up to make the catch. Powerful backhand. Robote coming low. Aratz makes a save. Here's Robin midcourt. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Robote coming way out. Joseph on the move. 2-ball Robote stopped. CRB kind of threw it underhand. Beautiful save by Robin. Here's Arta winding up. Hard to the inside. Robin makes a great catch and a quick return. Look at Joseph. Arta came up with the rebote.
That's floating.
Floater stopped by Robin. Big backhand by Robin. Rebote saved. Caught by CRB. CRB winding up. Inside he goes. Arta makes the catch. Rebote by Robin. High to the front wall. That cleared and scores. 5 points. Possible set, possible match point. Where CRB and Robin are the Devils. CRB serves.
It looks like nothing, but that throw by Robin was so smart. He saw Arta charging, put it high off the front wall.
Put him under the bridge.
And he put it, high off the front wall and then right on the numbers on the side wall, forcing a tough catch. He didn't necessarily want to put it that close to the side wall, but he did. Well done.
Big backhand by Arta. Rebote coming out to CRB at the side wall. Nice save. Joseph tipped it, point set, and a straight set match for CRB and Robin, taking it in straight sets, 6-3, 6-2.
Trading off wins here in this game day. Devils winning the first and third matches. Husharian Aratz got the Renegades 1.5 points, but the Devils leading 3-1.5 on this game day. Coming up next, actually 2 singles matches in a row. First of which, get Goaga and Erbetta out there in just about 2.5 minutes. Bradley on the move, breaking, he got there, blast the forehand, everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit. Sherry up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Sherry picks it up in the front court, whips it inside. Another one!
There we have the Game Day scoreboard brought to you by DraftKings. See, 1.5 for the Renegades. 3 points for the Devils. After that, last doubles win. Total points for all battle court there along the bottom. Let us hear from the winners of that last match for the Devils, CRB and Robin.
All right, Robin, CRB, congratulations on winning that match. I have to ask you guys. You guys look like you're having so much fun when you're playing together. What's the secret there?
Partnership. Simple as that. I mean, we're friends on and off the court. We practice a lot with each other. So when it comes to talking out there and understand where we have to be, we've been there, done that.
And the wife bakes very good cookies. I have to be.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Well, guys, again, congratulations on winning that match. We'll see what else happens on today's game day.
Thank you.
Hey, I just want to get shout out to all aficionados in Philippines. Thank you for support. Keep supporting Jai-Alai.
Always a delightful interview.
Isn't it, Stu?
Always. Andrew, why don't you tell us?
Two pleasant guys there, huh? They got to come up with a nickname for that team. They're just like Team Sunshine and
Team
Rainbows.
Fun. Exactly. Exactly. It's like a unicorn walks out on the court and with a highlight cesta starts throwing the ball around.
Well, we got a third-ranked singles match coming up next. Goaga and Erbetta. Second singles match this year for Erbetta. He had a thrilling 3-set match against Benny coming down to the final point of the third set. Unfortunately, it didn't go his way. Goaga right here, this is the first time we're going to see him in singles play this year. It's been all doubles so far. Some pretty good success, and as a front quarter, should have a little bit of an advantage here in this singles matchup, but we'll see how this one goes. Goaga will have the serve. Erbetta ready to receive. There's the backhand by Goaga to the inside. Erbetta pulls it off the side wall. Goaga here from the 9 line. Into the corner, forehand Erbetta laid up. Karam is low. Erbetta on the board first in this singles match. Nice backhand there by Goaga. Here's Goaga on the bounce. Forehand to the inside, picked up by Erbetta. Here's Goaga from the 9-line, higher and harder. Erbetta gonna let it pass. He lines up the Erbetta. Links it wall to wall. Nice return. Here's Goaga, drops it just above the pad. Erbetta now advancing. He's got it up at the 10. Big backhand. Here's the Erbetta. Erbetta laid up. Erbetta runs under it. Backhand up at the 8-line. This one passing again. Goaga. Just going to keep it up the middle. Side Erbetta. Or to the inside. Erbetta picks it up high on the left side. Big backhand. Just does clear the overhead screen. Goaga backpedals. Puts it back to the inside. Erbetta takes it off the side wall. Forehand Erbetta. Leapt a little bit early, still comes away with it. Backhand in the corner, this comes shooting out. On the wall, Goaga lays it up. Erbetta couldn't get there in the air, picks it up on the bounce. Sidearm forehand, into the corner. The Erbetta, flipped up by Goaga. Erbetta left side. Erbetta launches another one. Re-wall play, Goaga stays with it, returns a 2-wall off the Erbetta. Good range by Erbetta. He gets there on the outside, puts it back over the top. Goaga scooped it up, but juggled the catch. Juggling the call, Erbetta jumps out ahead, 2-0.
So when the ball comes into the cesta, it can roll. In fact, it usually should roll. You catch a little deep in the cesta, closer to the hand. It rolls up to the tip just before the throw. But the ball can't bobble. It can't lose contact with the surface of the inside of the cesta. That's bobbling. That constitutes a foul and loss of point.
Nice catch by Goaga, takes it off the sidewall, backhand. Here's the Erbetta. In the corner, another Erbetta. Opens up as a Karam Erbetta. That kicks out. First point for Goaga. He served. Forehand Erbetta, that one laid up. He keeps it inside. Here's Erbetta. Good pickup there by Erbetta, high on the left side. Erbetta coming out. Goaga up at the 8-line, powers it up the middle. Erbetta caught it in the air, backhand again. Out to the Erbetta, saved by Goaga, but that kicked up. The overhead screen and out of play. 3 points for Erbetta.
How does that happen? You see them catching and throwing and catching and throwing, then all of a sudden you see one take off and hit the overhead screen. Consistently getting the ball over your opponent's head is important. You hear us talking about passing. We talk about passing to the inside or passing overhead. In that case, sometimes the ball just kicks up. Throw a little too hard as it's coming off the front wall, escapes to the overhead screen, which is out of play.
Goaga from the 11. There's the backhand inside, cut off by Erbetta. On the hop, there's Goaga backpedaling at the 10 line, keeps it inside, dropped it in the corner, not a lot. Erbetta down on a knee, makes the save. Goaga into the Costado, it's a 2-wall opening up to score.
Goanaga's got the Costado 2-wall and the shots off of it to score. He saw Erbetta lingering back here about the 9 or 10 line. Go ahead and throw it.
Backhand in the corner. Rebote left side, another 2-wall. That lands in. Scores again. Goanaga's tied it up. 3-3.
What's going to wind up happening is Erbetta's going to have to play up a little bit. Start getting out of the backcourt, moving up to keep Goaga honest on these 2 walls. And Goaga has a habit of throwing it low and inside.
Erbetta gets to that serve before it crossed. Backhand. Here's a catch by Goaga from the 10 line. This one stays inside. Erbetta up the wall. Does not come down with the ball. 4 points for Goaga. He takes the lead. Goaga from the 10, backhand. Not past Erbetta, good play on the hop. Big backhand that just does clear. Forehand Rebote, play to the inside. Caught off the sidewall, Erbetta again, backhand. Dropped in the corner, Goaga makes the save. Close to the sidewall, Erbetta foot on the wall, comes down with it. Backhand Erbetta, or Goaga rather, caught it, but the backhand on the return got away from it. 4-4 is the score. What a scoop by Goaga. Just missed it there on the left side. Erbetta, to get to 5 points, he's got a possible set point.
That's the thing about defense, and that's the thing about Erbetta, and we've seen it consistently. Guys like Erbetta and Jairo, who are not big on throwing shots, they will just out you to death, just by catching and throwing, just hanging in there and catching and throwing one more than you're able to.
Goaga back beyond the 12. Here's the backhand. Stopped overhead. Erbetta now. Wall to wall with the backhand. Goaga on the move. Gets up there at the 7 line. That opens up. Erbetta's got it. The carom. That will score for the set. Erbetta wins it 6-4. 2 minutes. Come out and play. Set number 2.
So, the more defensive play coming out there on top. Beautiful job there by Erbetta.
It's always fun when you have different positions playing. You know, you got a front quarter against a true back quarter, and front quarter tends to have a couple more shots, a little more range, and it's the back quarter sometimes that play a little bit more consistently, keep the ball in play, and that was the difference there in the opening set.
Well, there you have 2 of the most conservative guys in all of Battle Court. Jairo on the left, Erbetta on the right. You frequently hear us talk about the 8-minute point because there shouldn't be any such thing as 8-minute points in Jai-Alai. Now, if there's anything wrong with that, it means that everybody caught and threw really well. Yeah. But those points are just, man, because you remember you got to play 6 of them, potentially going to go 3 sets. It's a lot of time to spend on the Jai-Alai court. Here we have Goaga being
fan down, if you will.
It's bent.
Multifunctional here. We got a fan and we got a little water, so it must feel good.
Well, if it
Feel
doesn't,
really
is
good.
anybody going to say anything to him?
That's good. That's a good counterpoint.
Ben, do me a favor. Get that thing
just
out of
get
my
it out.
face. Just get that thing out of my
Get it outta
face,
here.
please. Look, I appreciate the effort, but
Well, if there's ever a time, maybe after dropping a set, but we didn't see it yet. I don't think we're going to see it here. Set number 2 coming out here. See if Goaga can force a third set. And Devils leading the game day 3 points to 1.5 for the Renegades. If they can win this singles, they would lock in at least a tie on the day. They would just have to win one of the next 2 to get the win. And both of these teams tied on Sunday. An opportunity for that still very much alive. Second set ready to go. Goanaga's got the serve.
you see Goaga tying into the cesta. Basically, that hand sits just on top of the wicker basket. Just a little piece of cloth between the hand and the wicker basket, leather glove over the top of it. That long tie, that cinch, is the only thing holding that hand in that cesta.
There's a serve. Our second set is underway. Goaga takes it off the sidewall. Hard backhand. Erbetta up the wall. He's down with the ball. Backhand to pass again. Robote, left side. Goaga keeps it to the inside. Erbetta up the wall for the second time this point. Forehand Robote. Erbetta advances on the right side. High and hard. Going to pass with it. Trying to get it off the sidewall. That's well placed. Great Robote by Goaga. Erbetta, another one. Just out of reach, cutting inside. Goaga gets there again. Erbetta up in the front court, up at the 8, backhand. Just out of reach. Both days in a row. There's a save by Goaga. Got another one. Erbetta now from the left side. Backhand, high and hard. That one launched. Goaga got to get out there for the Robote. He does. Keeps it inside. Erbetta once more. Another backhand. Not going to pass this time. That died off the front wall. Here's Goaga. Erbetta. Side Robote, that clipped off the sidewall. Erbetta runs around it. He's got the forehand. High hard play back in the corner. Catching 3 walls. Goaga, fall down save. Just missed the Robote.
It's like Goaga wants to finish it off. Erbetta realized that he hadn't offered Goaga a hand up, and Goaga says, "Nah, I'm good." Just frustrated about that throw. And as we wait Erbetta to finish tying up his shoe, you're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Fronton in Miami, Florida. We are currently in the 4th of 6 scheduled matches. Erbetta of the Devils won the first set 6-4, currently in the second set. Erbetta leading 1-0.
Goaga advances, takes a serve off the side. Oh, there's a backhand. Erbetta now forehand, wall to wall, cutting to the inside. Goaga up at the 8 line, turns it. That just does clear. That's well placed. Get out there for the Robote. Goaga up on the left side, backhand to the inside, trying to pass with it. He does. Erbetta lays it up. Goaga up at the 5 line. Karam thrown
Well done.
in.
Beautiful.
To score. 1-1.
Goaga advanced, he advanced, got into position. Beautiful kill shot.
Robote on the wall. That's a good save, dropping low. Erbetta just didn't get there in the air. Backhand out of reach. Robote coming out. Robote 2-wall. Erbetta got a read on this one. He stops it. Goes for the 3-wall play. Goaga caught it in the air. Goaga keeps it low and hard. Erbetta not going to get there before the Robote. That's 2 points for Goaga. The Renegades, he leads and serves.
Reminder, the scoring in Battle Court. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match.
Into the Chula. That one's going to score. Robote not going to make it out to Goaga. It's 2-2.
Yeah, we don't have many of those. The ball hits a certain spot between the floor and the back wall, very low on the back wall, doesn't come out, called a Chula. Perfect Chula is when it just hits and rolls out. That's the perfect one. We see one of those maybe a week, once or twice a month at most.
Fault over serve. Second serve coming up. There's a backhand. What a grab
Beautiful
by
catch.
Erbetta up the wall and down with the ball. This one just out of reach. Goaga. Robote high off the front wall. Big bounce is tipped. 3-2 lead for Goaga. Nice catch overhead by Goaga. Erbetta gets out there for the Robote. Stopped overhead, Goaga on the costado, straight inside. What a scoop by
Beautiful
Erbetta
catch.
up in the front court. Big backhand follows. Died off the back wall. Goaga just lays it up. Erbetta middle of the court. On the forehand, low and hard. Goaga trying to catch it in the air, just tipped it. We're tied up, 3-3.
Ball was basically just out there. Just past Goaga on the right side.
A couple misses to Goanaga's forehand side today. In that earlier match, and again here. Some difficulty lining it up. Goaga on the backhand, stopped by Erbetta, nice catch, hard return, wall to wall, Robote. Forehand, Goaga plays it to the inside, comes out to the middle of the court, Erbetta. 2-wall, stopped by Erbetta, Erbetta back over the top to the inside, that is scooped by Goaga, here's the backhand. Goaga straight to the inside. Great catch by Erbetta again, right off the sidewall. Goaga comes to the backcourt looking for the Robote. Just flicks it up from the left side. Erbetta up at the 7. Backhand, just out of reach. Trying to get it in the corner. This Robote is coming out. Laid up to the inside. Erbetta, backhand. Robote 2-wall, thrown
Beautiful.
to score.
Beautiful
Goaga breaks the
executed.
tie, leads for 3.
Such a beautiful shot just thrown by Goaga. Costado just right off the side wall and out. You see this coming out? Boom. Yeah, it's very well done.
Great catch by Erbetta up the wall between the 9 and 10 line. Robote comes shooting out. Goaga plays it just above the pad. Erbetta on the bounce. Up at the 10, big backhand. Drops in the corner, not a lot on it. Goaga digs it out. Rote laid up, Erbetta advances up at the 8 line. Low and hard, Goaga scooped it up. Backhand, rifled into the corner. Erbetta got a cesta on it, but that doesn't make it. Goanaga's got 5 points. Looking to force a third set.
Erbetta played a fierce one earlier with Olon against Goer and Aratz. Not sure he wants to go to a third set here.
Erbetta now from the left side. There's a backhand, dropping low. Goaga gets there. Backhand. Erbetta plants at the 8 line. There's a Karen Robote, opens up to the outside. Goaga low and hard. Erbetta not gonna get there. We are going to a third set coming up in just 1 minute and 30 seconds. Goaga wins at 6-3.
Once again, for those of you new to Battle Court, first player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. Here we are in the ESPN3 players cage. Goer giving some feedback to Goaga going into this third and final set.
And these two played against each other last Battle Court season. And they split their 2 matches. 1 win for Goaga, 1 win for Erbetta. So the winner of this one will jump out ahead in the career series between these two in singles.
Yeah, Goaga got off to a little bit of a slow start, but then once he hit his stride, landed some really, really good shots.
Way more aggressive in set number 2. Back to the inside, a little more space too, moving Erbetta around. That's the thing you have to do. When you play against backcourters in singles, they like to stand there from the 10 line to the back wall, more to the inside. So you got to get them off their footing, move them around a little bit. That's when you see a couple more points being put up on the scoreboard for the Renegades. And Goaga able to close out that set 6-3. Clock winding down. We're going to get into this third set right about now. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin set number 3 between Erbetta and Goaga. Erbetta will have the serve.
Third and final set, ready to begin.
We begin our third set. Backhand caught overhead by Erbetta. What a play to get things going. Robote coming out. Kind of a wonky Robote turned into a 2-wall. Step down the outside. Erbetta charges. Back over the top. Kicked up and scored.
Erbetta basically just threw that right at him. Low and hard, big bounce.
Goaga from the left side opens up with a backhand. Robote coming out. Erbetta backpedals into position. Returns kind of a Karen Robote. Takes Goaga outside. Low hard return. Erbetta back in there to scoop it up. Off his footing, gets it off and passes. What a throw. Erbetta just laid up. Erbetta from the left side at the 9 line. Clears the overhead screen. Goaga running with it. Just does get out there. Lays it up. Got it to pass. What a return by Goaga now. He's staying up in the front. Forced a tough scoop. That's just missed.
Yeah, that's frustrating. Goaga moved forward to try to catch that ball in the air. Was just out of reach.
Goaga opens up with the backhand again. Close to the side wall. That Erbette's missed. Quick point for Goaga. He's on the board in his third set.
One thing that we saw from Goaga in that second set is he's able to capitalize on that first point, put a bunch of points up on the board, force the issue on the set.
Forehand Erbetta. Played back to the inside. Erbetta backing up. Takes it on the quick bounce. Sidearm forehand. Going to catch 3 walls and pass. Goaga has to come back for it. Lays it up high off the front wall. Erbetta with time up at the 8. Big backhand. This one coming out again. Goaga keeps it on the left side. Lays it up on the wall. Erbetta up the wall. But that one was juggled. Juggling on the catch of Erbetta. That's going to get Goaga a second point. We're tied up.
Moving up on a floater. What's a floater? A ball that's not coming particularly fast. Also, it happens, it's usually dropping down. In that case, always better to, you have to move up on it, but not quite like that.
Fault over serve. Second serve coming up.
In that case, Erbetta going to the side wall and just bobbling the ball at the side wall.
Forehand Erbetta laid up there by Erbetta. Goaga with time gets her up at the 5 line. The 2-wall thrown in to score. Goaga 3 straight points. He takes the lead in the third set.
Again, still very close. First player in this third and decisive set to reach 6 point is going to win this match.
Here's Erbetta on the bounce from the 9 line. Big backhand. Stopped overhead by Goaga. He's at the 9 line. Powerful backhand comes shooting out to the inside. Erbetta went for the outside place, but not outside enough. The 2-all return. Erbetta gonna stop it. Returns a carom.
Oh, caught the pad.
That caught the pad.
He was falling when he threw it.
4-2 lead for Goaga.
See, if you go into the screen with your left hand before you've released the ball, if that ball's still in your cesta, you're going to lose that point. They're going to blow the whistle on you. So he did need to get that off. Maybe just try to drop it inside, not necessarily push the 2-wall. Don't know. I wasn't out there, but tough play for Erbetta. Goaga leads 4-2.
Good catch overhead. Goaga ranging back, plays it inside. Erbetta had a play on it, let it pass. Erbetta not there. 5 points for Goaga. He's got a possible set and a possible match point, leading 5-2.
Curious to see if Goaga is able to finish it out here. If Erbetta has anything left in the tank to stage some type of comeback.
Hard serve. Erbetta keeps it on the left side. Backhand. to the rebote, saved on the right side. Erbetta middle of the court. Forehand, low and hard, Goaga scooped it up. Backhand, low runner, just out of reach. Coming back out to Erbetta, plays it over the top. Goaga staying up in the front at the 7 line. What a catch by Erbetta up the wall, down with the ball. This one coming up the middle, rebote, 2-wall, 2-score for the win. Point, set, and match. Goaga takes it in 3 sets, winning the final set 6-2.
Great comeback for Goaga there.
Yeah, Renegades keep things close on the game day. 3 points for the Devils, 2.5 now for the Renegades, courtesy of number 40, Goaga, and that singles win. Look at that game day scoreboard. Half point separating these two teams. Renegades and Devils in our season-long standings separated by 3 points. But have to keep in mind the games played, and the Devils at this point in the season, again coming into today, they've actually played 2 more game days than the Renegades. So be fooled by the 3 points separating those two. Renegades have a higher winning percentage so far this season, but the Devils still would be in the top 4 and in the playoffs. Goanaga's ready. We will hear from him. 3rd-ranked player of the Renegades. First opportunity in singles. He was able to cash in for his team. Much needed momentum-boosting win. See what that can do for the Renegades the rest of the game day. Here he is. That's Goaga.
All right, Goaga, congratulations on winning that match. That was your first singles match of the season. How does it feel to get back out there?
Yeah, it's hard because I didn't even remember when was my last time playing singles. And it was tough, but happy for the win.
What was your strategy playing against Erbetta?
Catch one more ball and try to pass him and then try to kill the point.
Well, Goaga, again, congratulations on winning that match. We'll see what else happens today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, continuing on with singles here, Stu. Moving up a couple ranks here. Number 1 ranked singles matchup, top division. Goer against Olon. These guys went at it on Sunday. Took 3 sets to decide it, going in Goer's favor. That's to be expected in Olon's first time out. And a little bit more difficult to get adjusted to this court. Not easy to play against Goer. But that's the first time around. A little bit different now. He's got some more experience. Kind of figured out how to play him a little bit. This should be another fun one.
No question about it. This is the feature matchup in singles. I'd like to say this week we had a great one yesterday, though. Douglas and Zuleika. Just tremendous play.
Goer overall this season, 2-1. That one loss came to Manu, who was just on another level that day. Flawless victory for Manu. Olon this season, 3-1. His only loss was against Goer on Sunday, looking to avenge that right here. Goer will have the serve. Strap in, folks. Top-ranked singles match.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin the next match. Goer will have the serve for the Renegades. Goer serves. We begin with an overserve. First fault. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's the backhand by Olon. Big backhand. Olon commits to the catch
grab
behind the 11 line. Big backhand follows. Goer commits to the catch at the back wall. Rebote left side to the inside, caught by Goer. 2-all by Goer is out. First point for Olon of the Devils. He serves. Reminder of the scoring in Battle Court. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match.
Goer knows that Olon has the foot speed to get out and defend those 2-alls with ease, so trying to flirt with the boundary line a little bit more and just pushed it wide.
Olon comes out to make the rebote, rifles it deep. Good catch by Gosheri. Olon at the side wall. There's the backhand. There's a backhand. Backhand by Olon. Big backhand by Olon. Rebote's coming out to the 8 line. Turn to the inside beautifully by Gosheri. Beautiful catch by Olon. Rebote forehand. Hard low forehand picked up by Gosheri. Backhand. Rebote forehand, kicks, that passes. Rebote 2-all, caught the pad, and the pad is bad. 2 points for Olon. He serves.
Well, Gosheri playing the ball much deeper than he did in that opening set of their first matchup. So I think Olon reviewed some of the tape and definitely he's figured out a little bit of the strategy here.
You saw Olon both in the doubles earlier and now keeping him further back.
Right.
Further back. I think he knows that he can't give Gosheri the ball in the middle of the court. I mean, that's just... that's a death sentence.
Right, but the deeper he plays the ball and catches it, the less he can do with it from the costado or the forehand.
Backhand by Gosheri. Rebote coming out. Strong forehand Rebote played high, passing Gosheri. Gosheri to the inside. Here's Olon. Karen by Olon, read by Gosheri. He winds up. Costado 2-all will score for Gosheri. He's on the board with a point, and he serves for the Renegades.
Maybe just didn't need that carom. I mean, he controlled play so well. That gave the ball to Gosheri on the outside. Really wasn't going to open up, and not much of a threat to score either. Then when Gosheri makes the catch, points over. Like to see that more conservative play style. We saw the first 2 points for Olon. Just rally with it.
Good hard serve by Gosheri. Nice return by Olon. Olon from the 10 line. Backhand. Passes. Rebote coming out, way out. Gosheri on the run. To the inside it goes. What a scoop high on the left side of Olon. Outside placement, read and stopped by Olon. Olon passing, try and pass, good catch by Gosheri.
What a scoop.
Olon takes it in the air, winds up. Oh, the 2-all, too much. 2 points for Gosheri. We're all tied up, 2-2.
A perfect illustration of the value in faking, even as the defender. Gosheri faked like he was going to defend the 2-all outside, and I think Olon saw that and changed up his throwing motion, forcing that miss.
Changing your motion once you start a throw, kiss of death.
Got to just commit and throw the shot,
Absolutely.
even if he's out
whatever
there.
It is.
There's a chance he can drop it. There's a chance that maybe he's out of position, going the other way. But when he saw him going that way, he changed it up and just missed it.
That's an excellent serve by Gosheri. Will come off the side wall and score. Gosheri leads 3-2.
And just like that, even with a slow start, Gosheri's back in the lead, 3 straight points.
Backhand by Olon. Catch by Gosheri. Rebote forehand over the top. Big bounce. Picked up by Gosheri at the 9 line. Olon, backhand from the 10. Rebote forehand.
Not gonna make
Ball
it.
short. 3-3. Olon serves.
And there's the value of keeping the ball close to the sidewall, even off the rebote. Gosheri goes in on the right side and just couldn't get enough power to reach it from the 10 line there. Right on the numbers, just trying to flick it up, and catching a part of the pad, any part of the pad, is bad.
Excellent serve by Olon. Played deep. Nice save by Olon. Gosheri moves to the inside, takes it on the bounce at the 10 line. Big backhand, right to the corner, out to the rebote, saved by Olon. Catch by Gosheri, winds up, throws hard to the outside. That is just scooped up by Gosheri, by Olon rather, who kills it to the inside. 4-3 in favor of Olon. He serves.
not the best philo we've seen from Gosheri.
We saw that earlier too with Olon just focusing on the defensive part of his game, not letting Gosheri beat him.
And I think Gosheri, I mean, he's tried to beat him net side on that philo every time he's thrown it. This time maybe going for more of a middle court placement, but he wasn't fooled at all.
Robote forehand, caught by Gosheri. Backhand by Gosheri. Low runner to the inside, caught in the air by Olon. Backhand by Olon. Robote forehand save, and it passes. Gosheri, beautiful save. That ball's dying. Olon makes the save. Gosheri takes it in the air, winds up. Catch by Olon. Backhand from the 9 line. Right to the corner along the side wall. Outside placement does not go outside enough. Hard and low to the inside. Gosheri digs out. A tremendous effort by Gosheri. That's 5 points for Olon. Possible set point.
Tough play either way, but I was a little bit surprised he let that one pass.
That's what I'm saying. It's keep Gosheri deep. Seems to me he's back here whipping it at the 12 line. We usually see him moving up and cutting it off. But
and I don't know. I think he tried to throw a 2-wall, a fall down 2-wall that deep in the backcourt too, which with Olon's foot speed, that's tough to score. Doesn't really open up that much and kind of absorbs off the front side wall.
Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Gosheri on the catch. Backhand. Low runner. Caught in the air by Olon. There's the backhand. Robote coming out to the 7 line. Olon takes it in the air. Backhand. Catch by Olon. 2-all, 2 score. 6 points and the set. A minute 30 goes on the board. We'll come back out and play our next set.
All right, Stu. So this time around, Olon gets it done in the opening set. Gosheri took the first set 6-1 in the opening matchup, and Olon was the one that took the second set. So Gosheri need to turn it around here.
There we are in the ESPN 3 players cage. Players come back here, take their breaks in between. You see Olon there, easily one of the top 5 front quarters in the world. Moving up a peg or 2 with retirement of Goico. See some replays here from that first set. Beautiful 2-wall by Gosheri. Gosheri has just really established a name for himself by killing everyone from this costado. That's the shoulder lever throw right there. But the defensive game of Olon's just next level for everyone on this court. Again, Gosheri's used to winning these balls, used to winning these points.
That's a great point, Stu. I mean, Gosheri's known for his offense and his ability to kill the point, and he's finally got somebody here with the range and the speed and the athleticism to keep up with him.
That just stops him. Yeah, that just stops him on certain points. Doesn't mean he's not going to win. Just he's going to have to work a little harder to win.
Now, these guys are ready to go here. I mean, we're not even winding down that full minute and a half. I want to continue on with the highlight, ready to go right when we hit quadruple zeros. Let's begin set number 2.
Ready to begin our second set. Gosheri serves.
I'd be surprised with a straight set win for Olon here. I think we're going to see a different Gosheri in this second set.
There's the backhand by Olon. He passes. Robote. Robote forehand by Gosheri. Caught by Olon. Olon low hard to the inside. Gosheri's there. Robote forehand to pass. Does not pass. Cut off by Gosheri. The 2-all stopped by Olon. Olon powerfully to the inside. That will score. First point of the second set goes to Olon of the Devils. He serves.
There's nothing there.
It's learning the court. How long does it take you to adjust to the very specific nuances of the Magic City court? That's the question. Olon, the fastest study we've seen. I think it's easy to say.
Oh, I would say so.
Yeah. Beautiful catch by Gosheri off an excellent serve by Olon. Robote forehand. Caught by Gosheri. Gosheri to the inside. Olon goes behind him, try to make that scoop. Just tipped. We're all tied up, 1 point apiece. Reminder, we're in the second set. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match.
And that one looked like it just kicked up a little bit. I mean, obviously, you know, Olon was the one that missed it, but hard to blame him there. That ball kicked way up, not really a natural bounce. Kind of threw off the timing. We mentioned the way he's figured out the catching on this court, the sidewall. I mean, the next development in his game is just throwing shots with more comfort. And when he does that, watch out.
He's one of the most explosive players in the world. I mean, he's just a lot of fun to watch, as is Gosheri.
And you start to see Gosheri getting a little aggressive on these shots and maybe a little impatient.
Fault, over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line.
I say there's really no need, though. I mean, Gosheri's got endurance. He can be out there for 20, 30 throws on each and every point. It may just have to start changing up the strategy and trying to catch one more ball than Olon. Not really his game, but one of the best catchers on the roster as well. That's not going to help.
Double fault. 2 points for Olon. He serves.
Just a couple unforced errors, shots not opening up, and then a double fault.
It's, again, we were kind of referring to him not by name earlier, but Gosheri's had a difficult time with double faults. Powerful serve by Olon. Nice catch and return by Gosheri. Olon changing that up a little bit. Gosheri winds up, puts it back inside. Olon with a beautiful catch at the 8 line. Here's the backhand. Rebote forehand, low and hard. Olon makes the catch. Backhand. Rebote. Forehand by Gosheri. Passes. Rebote forehand stays to the inside. Inside placement will score. 2-2. Gosheri serves for the Renegades.
You see Olon, and Gosheri made that catch on the costado. He ran to the outside, to the right of Gosheri, expecting the 2-wall. What does he do this time? He keeps it to the inside. So you open up with a bunch of 2-walls. Olon starting to read that, now keeping it inside. I'm going to move him around the court a little bit more. Good change up there for Gosheri, getting his 2nd point to tie things up.
Here's a backhand by Olon. Rebote, forehand. Olon catches it midcourt. Low and hard to the inside, and Gosheri's there. Beautiful catch at the 11 line. Rebote. Rebote forehand, laid up. Caught by Gosheri. Gosheri back to the inside. Olon will scoop it on the left side at the 8 line. Powerful backhand. Rebote save. Scoop again, this one too high. Way too big of a bounce. Try to control there on the left side. 3 points for Gosheri. He serves.
And the point could have been ended a throw earlier. I've never seen Gosheri on the costado throw the ball that far off the wall. That was a good foot, foot and a half off the sidewall, allowing Olon to make a one-handed catch. But if he keeps it inside on the numbers like he typically does, that point would have been over. Again, starting to keep the ball inside. Olon definitely respecting Gosheri's 2-wall, which you have to do. He could snap it in a second, and it's by you by the time you react.
Rebote left side to the inside. Olon is there. Backhand. Catch, beautiful catch by Gosheri. Backhand by Olon. Olon from the 9 line, backhand. That clears the overhead screen. Rebote coming out. Scoop on the forehand. Karam does not pass Gosheri. Gosheri from the right side for the 3-wall play. That will land in and score. Beautifully played by Gosheri to pass. 4-2. Gosheri serves.
The high carambola or the 3-wall. I mean, really the difference between those two is, does it hit the back wall and open up, or does it not? If it doesn't, it's a high carambola. If it does, it's a 3-wall because it catches that 3rd wall. Once it gets over the opponent's head, it's virtually impossible to get back in there unless you make an incredible Rebote save. We've seen so many throws, and I love that shot. Tends to score at a high rate.
Beautiful serve by Gosheri, handled well by Olon. Ball goes to the inside. Olon's looking for a difficult Rebote. Not only does he make it, he passes.
That's crazy.
2-all, caught the pad,
low.
and the pad is bad. 3 points for Olon. And Gosheri clearly frustrated. I mean, he wanted to end that point with the typical prowess that we usually see from him. He wanted an aggressive end to it and just caught the pad.
But contrary to Gosheri's game, the aggressive style hasn't really worked out in this match. I mean, Olon has really taken advantage of some poorly thrown shots, missed opportunities. Gosheri, I mean, with that run to take the lead, he was keeping the ball all inside.
Backhand by Gosheri. Rebote forehand, put to the inside. Here's Gosheri winding up. Kosi to the inside. Scoop attempt is missed. That's 5 points for Gosheri, possible set point.
See, Olon starting to show some frustration out there. You want to put the ball on the floor if you can. Catching the ball in the air is so much easier than on the bounce, particularly on this court. With a new player, any catch on the bounce going to be tougher than those balls in the air. Good throw by Gosheri, looking to take us to a third set.
Big backhand. Rebote to the inside. Olon's there, beautiful catch. Nice backhand. Rebote to the inside. Olon takes it in the air. Good foot speed, cuts it off. Gosheri looking for the rebote. Right up the middle, caught by Olon. Olon fakes to the outside, puts it inside and scores. It is 5-4, still possible set point for Gosheri. Olon serves.
A critical point going to Olon right there. Costado keeps the defense honest. Gosheri has to respect the 2-all, and Olon now powers one to the inside. Well done.
Excellent catch by Gosheri. Big backhand. That clears the overhead screen. Bote forehand rifle to the inside. Scoop by Gosheri. Bote forehand to pass. Bote left side. Catch by Olon. Hard throw to the inside. Bote saved. Olon has it to 6 line. Outside placement.
Oh my.
In and scoring. It is 5-5. This is set point for Gosheri and match point for Olon of the Devils.
Well, here's the thing. We've seen him lull you to sleep with the sidearm carry. We've seen him blast it inside. This is the look we haven't seen, the outside placement. He faked the cortada and threw an outside placement,
First one he's thrown, absolutely. Beautiful shot.
Oh, boy.
Everything about it was beautiful. Spot on beautiful.
5-5. Olon could end it right here. What a comeback this would be. That's a good serve.
Excellent catch by Gosheri. Backhand. Catch by Olon. Here's the backhand. Olon on the catch. Kosi to the inside. Gosheri's there. Backhand. Rebote forehand for the big bounce. Gosheri backs up to the 10 line. Backhand. Rebote coming out. Hard throw to the inside. Gosheri's there. Rebote back to the inside. Gosheri's there. He winds up. Hard throw to the inside. Olon, what an amazing save on the rebote. It's a floater. Gosheri's on it. Gosheri back to the inside. That will score. We're going to a third and final set. So, that one going the maximum number of allowable points in a set, 6-5. Tremendous play by both Olon and Gosheri. Olon winning the first set, Gosheri winning the second set. We'll move on to a third and decisive set. Here we are on the ESPN3 Players Cage. Players take their breaks here in between sets. We are in the 5th of 6 scheduled matches on the game day here at Battle Court, Magic City Jai-Alai. Just about a minute to go before we begin our third and final set. Here's some replays from what was a tremendous set. High scoop not working there for Olon. Beautifully thrown by Gosheri. Gosheri back to the inside. You see there, trying to scoop the ball on the upswing. That outside placement was just spot on beautiful. It's the first one he's thrown. Gosheri usually catching those. That one just out of play. Olon gets back in there, makes a tremendous Robote's save.
Third set coming up here between Goer and Olon. Regardless of what happens here, the Devils will have a chance to take the game day in our final match. The Renegades need this one to keep the win alive.
Olon serves, we begin. Backhand by Goer. Robote forehand by Olon to the left side of Goer. He winds up. To the inside he goes. Scoop by Olon. There's the backhand. Scoop by Olon. There's the backhand. Another scoop by by Olon. Big backhand to the corner. Olon on the catch, winds up. Inside placement scores. First point of the third and decisive set for Olon. Reminder, we are in the third and final set. First one of these players to reach 6 points will win the match. It's quite a scoop by Olon, huh?
I mean, this guy is as exciting as it comes. Scoop off the side wall with neither foot on the ground. I think that's the first time I've seen it look quite like that.
Beautiful serve by Olon. Great catch and return by Goer. Ball off the tip of Olon's cesta. We're all tied up 1 point apiece. Olon misses a ball like that. Have to believe that he was thinking about the throw.
Yeah.
We saw him snap one from the sidewall earlier.
It just looked like he
doubles. Yeah.
tried to get in his throwing motion a little bit quickly before he had the ball fully secured. That's just the difference. Unforced error in this third set.
Good hard serve by Goer. Backhand by Olon. Robote coming way out. Robote to the inside. Robote forehand high and passing. Olon for the Robote to the left side. Big bounce brought down by Goer. Robote left side to the inside. Inside placement. What a catch by Olon. Olon powerfully from the forehand. What a catch by Goer. That's beautiful. That ball's on the wall the whole way and scoring. 2 points for Goer, 1 for Olon. We're playing the 6. Goer serves for the Renegades.
And for those new to Jai-Alai out there, this is about the highest level that you can play this sport in singles. These are top-ranked players going at it, 2 world-class front quarters. And regardless of Fronton, I mean, both these guys have played overseas, and they both more than hold their own when they do so. Look at this Erbetta. I mean, this thing is on the wall, and Olon says, man, just enough space for me to scoop it up. Look at that. Incredible. And then Goer made a great catch of his own, scooping it up in the similar spot. And the biggest difference between these two is just court experience. Olon's doing this in his first month of being out on this court, and Goer's had a couple of years. Just incredible that anybody's able to hang with the guy who's dominated battle court for a few seasons.
Backhand by Olon, caught in the air by Goer. Goer's 2-all, stopped by Olon. Olon powerfully from the forehand, that's coming fast, and Goer makes a brilliant catch. Robote, forehand carom on the floor, Goer stops it. Powerful forehand, will score to the inside, 3 points for Goer, and he has the serve.
Now a little bit impatient there by Olon at this third set. The forehand carom
Robote.
Robote.
Cannot do at this stage. You really can't. You got to maintain your focus. The advantage goes to Goer. He's been playing here 3 years now.
Right. But
Olon's been playing here since the beginning of February.
Right.
So court advantage definitely goes to Sherry. You have to stay controlled.
All right, think about the spin of the ball, too. The carom tends to stay more to the middle of the court and not open up like the 2-wall does. So Sherry with his foot speed probably would have gotten there. Oh, what a serve.
That's an ace serve by Sherry. That is 4 points. Sherry serves.
I mean, he almost caught the second panel up there at the top of it.
That was a phenomenal, phenomenal serve. Deep to the service box, that is a picture-perfect serve by Sherry. There's the backhand by Olon. It passes. Rebote. Rebote to the inside. What a catch by Olon. Here's the backhand. Rebote. Forehand into the pad, and the pad is bad. 2 points for Olon, 4 for Sherry. We're playing the 6. Olon serves for the Devils.
When you hook the rebote, usually just kind of overthrow it. Sherry been throwing the ball hard this entire set. I mean, really both players the whole match. Just trying to power that one above the pad, drop low. A crucial point for Olon, cuts the deficit to just 2.
Hard serve, good catch. Chula scores. There's no way to defend against that. That is 5 points and a possible match point for Sherry of the Renegades.
That is one of the most perfect chulas we've ever seen on this court.
What a time to throw it.
It's supposed to roll out there, and literally it's not supposed to be a returnable shot. That is as close as it gets. Maybe came to the 13.5 line if it did, but no chance for Olon there. What a throw that was. Couple points to work with here to close out the match.
Good hard serve by Sherry. There's the backhand by Olon. Backhand by Sherry. Play to the inside. Sherry will let it pass. Goes to the rebote.
Oh, he's got to come back.
Olon goes back to make the save, puts it very much to the inside. Catch by Sherry. Backhand. Rebote. Rebote forehand to the inside to the feet of Sherry. He scoops it up. Inside placement scooped up by Olon. Here's the backhand. Sherry takes it in the air. Backhand from the 10 line. Rebote, left side. It's a 2-all. Does not open. Stopped by Sherry. Sherry powerfully from the forehand. That will score for the win. Point set in a hard-fought match for Sherry, taking it in a decisive third set, 6-2.
Olon takes the first set, and Sherry comes back 6-5, 6-2. And adds another point for his Renegades on this game day. What a match that was. Not going to be a tie today. With that win, Renegades now 3.5 points on the game day. Just 3 for the Devils. 5th ranked matchup will decide it. Joseph and Aratz versus Robin and Rock coming up in just about 2.5 minutes.
As soon as that highlight ball leaves the cesta, you can't blink because every second is packed with action. Keep up with the world's fastest ball sport all game day long with bets on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. Find your favorite team or player and get in on the action with DraftKings, the official sports betting partner of the World Jai-Alai League. The crown is yours.
Look at that game day scoreboard. 3.5 points for the Renegades after that win. Back-to-back singles wins, might we add. Goaga and Sherry both jump out ahead by 0.5 point. Incredible play by Olon and Sherry. Sherry comes away with the win, and he's going to get the interview. Here he is, the top player and captain of the Renegades.
Terry, congratulations on winning that match. Olon definitely gave you a run for your money during that match. What is it like to drop that first set and having to come back on the last 2 sets?
You have to trust in your possibilities always. I lost the first set, but you have to win 2 sets. I believe it. I fight for it, and I won.
Tell me a little bit about the strategy. This is the second time you go up against Olon. Did anything change from Sunday to today?
No. usually I play always the same. I make always the same strategy. I try to pass, put the opponent in the rebote, and then catch the ball in the 4-7 and kill it.
Well, Vicheri, again, congratulations on winning that match. See what else happens today.
Thank you.
The game days on the line in our final match, 5th Division Doubles 2. Let's see the teams. For the Renegades, Joseph and Aratz. And hard to say that the Renegades would want another team out there with the game day on the line. Joseph and Aratz, 2-1 to begin this season, coming off 2 wins in a row. Their opponents, Robin and Rock, so far winless this season, 0-4. See if they can get it done for the first time in a big spot. We begin our final match with an overserve. Second serve coming up. Robin picks the serve. Big backhand. That's wall to wall. Joseph Olon for the rebote. He makes the save. Robin let it pass. Rock charging. Just tipped it. Joseph and Aratz get the first point of our final match.
Rock way too deep and stayed way too deep. Kind of need to scope out the ball and move with it. That's what we talk about when we talk about court positioning.
Robin picks a serve, whips it outside. What a stop by Joseph. Joseph puts it back in. Rock running back. He scooped it up.
Tremendous
what a
catch.
sequence. Here's Aratz now from the 11 line, backhand. Here's Rock from the 12 line, puts it over the top. Big bouncer, trying to get it over Aratz. He controls it. Rock again, this time straight to the outside. Joseph stops another one. Joseph whips it back inside. Oh, Rock, that was a Magic City bounce. He caught it in the air. Aratz on the hop up at the 9 line. Powerful backhand. Here's Rock again now between the 10 and 11 line. The backhand opens up. Aratz advances. Aratz the soft drop shot. Robin gets up there. Backhand launched. Wall to wall. Aratz up at the 6 line. Drops it into the inside. Big backhand there by Rock. Aratz calls him off. Just lays it up. Robin gonna back up. Settles there at the 8 line. There's a backhand. Hard throw. Aratz now throws the 2 wall. Caught the top of the pad. Any part of the pad is bad, giving Robin and Rock the first point. Good catch there by Rock in the backcourt. The backhand, that just does clear. Aratz now back behind the 13 line, keeps it inside. What a pull by Robin. Aratz again in the corner. Backhand a little lower and harder. Robin's got another one off the sidewall. This backhand, gonna pass again. What a catch on the hop. Robin. Joseph gets up, puts it back on the sidewall. Aratz standing back there 3 times in a row. Another one, good catch on the hop. There's a backhand. Rock now from the left side. That's another one. Forehand rebote by Robin laid up. Aratz takes off. He gets up there. He's at the 5 line. Splitter. Rock with a scoop. Forehand. Back up the middle. Caught in the air by Aratz. Good reach. Back over the top. Here's Robin now. Robin at the 6 line. The drop shot. Got the first bounce. He's not going to get the second. Joseph whips it into the backcourt. Here's Rock. Up at the 11 line. Soft touch again. Aratz just does get up there before the second bounce, but the backhand's low. Another great point. Goes to the Devils. They lead 2-1. Backhand from the 11 line, trying to get it to pass. There's Aratz back at the 13, caught in the air. This one lobbed up, close to the sidewall. No problem for Rock. What a catch. A little more power. Aratz on the hop, able to control this one. Backhand, the low runner. Aratz backing up. He scooped it up. Another powerful throw. Rock once more. Low runner comes out to the middle of the court. The backhand by Aratz sticks inside. Robin calls him off. Clip, that opens up, takes Aratz to the outside. Karam not opening up enough. Robin from the left side, there's a backhand. Opening up, dropping in the corner. Aratz forced to dig it out. Robin advancing, keeps it on the left side. Another backhand. This one lobbed up into the corner. And tough save, Aratz makes it. Robin whips it up the middle, right to the forehand of Aratz. Aratz the sidearm, Karam. Robin's there to scoop it up. The drop shot, opening up. Joseph stops it. Joseph whips it in to score. Great defense by Joseph. He gets his team the point. We're tied up.
Reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the mat.
Robin's got the serve. It's a forehand over to pass. Aratz coming back for it. He makes a save. Robin aggressively on the forehand. Lobbed up again, just out of reach. Another rebote, another good save. Robin unable to get there. Here's Rock charging from the backcourt. Hard throw up the middle. Joseph all alone for the rebote. He's got the save. This one coming up the middle. Aratz going to keep it on the left side. Backhand, right over Robin. Hit in the corner. Here's a rebote. With a big bounce. Good control. Here's Aratz now from the 9 line on the backhand. A catch by Rock. This one close to the side wall. Aratz scrapes it off the numbers and gets the backhand a pass. Robin on the rebote. Lays it up high. Ball's floating on the numbers. Aratz picks it up at the 8. Backhand low and hard. Here's Rock. Backhand 2 wall. That's too wide. Off the court and out of play. 3-2 lead for the Devils.
Is it me or all 3 of their points? Aratz the pad twice and out. That's the 3 double points. Off unforced errors.
Absolutely right, Stu.
We're not used to seeing that from Aratz. We're not.
Well, he's not. He doesn't usually throw that many shots, but with Robin up there in the front, kind of forces the opponent to make it happen, because if you don't, Robin may shoot it too well before you do. Aratz gets to the serve before it crosses. There's a strong backhand. This comes shooting out. Robin on the rebote, just lays it up. Aratz. Costado, splitter.
Oh,
that's
off
missed.
the tip.
Renegades tied up, 3-3.
Robin trying to get that ball into the cesta, wound up hitting the tip of the cesta, just out of play.
Robin takes a serve. Forehand, trying to get it past Aratz. Not going to let him. Great catch behind him. That opens up as a 2-all. Aratz calls him off from the outside. Low hard play. The carambola comes back across Robin to score. 4 points for the Renegades.
Robin clearly frustrated there. Can't let that get to him. They've had a good working relationship so far. That needs to continue.
Robin again takes the serve. Forehand, this one gonna pass. Cutting on the sidewall where it scores. 4-4 is the score. Robin serves.
I don't think I've ever heard Robin raise his voice to a player.
Robin never does that. Imploring upon his backcourter. Keep the ball, I think, to the inside.
Yep, 100%.
What a reach by Rock. Gets there on the outside. Well-placed forehand. Here's Aratz now from the 11 line. Sidearm forehand. Robin backing up. Takes it off the sidewall. This one is launched. Rebote coming out. Joseph comes back for it. Drops it in the pad. Robin and Rock have 5 points and a possible set point. Boy, this is an interesting match here. I mean, the Devils can get this first set. Now we're going to have a warmer ball as we move into sets 2 and 3, which could just take Aratz out of it. We've seen some matches where it's harder to really keep the front quarter out of it if they're aggressive compared to a back quarter when that ball heats up.
I just don't know that I've ever seen
You're still stuck on
an agitated Robin.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
I've never seen that. I don't even know what to do with it. He's the funniest guy on the roster. Has some great videos on Instagram. Good highlight player. Wow.
Just attacked his backcourt.
Someone needs to check that water he was drinking before.
Here's Rock from beyond the 12 line. Backhand inside. Aratz gets there on the rebote. Good save on the backhand. Ball kicks up. Rock now back at the 13. Throws it over the top. Big bouncer. Aratz controls it again. Rebote left side by Robin. Here's Aratz. Good pickup. Backhand just beyond the 9 line. Right on the sidewall. Rock lets it pass. Robin lays up the rebote. Aratz forced to backpedal. Stops at the 10 line. Forehand. Played back to the inside. Robin's there again. Robin from the 10. Low running backhand. Stopped up overhead. Good grab by Aratz. Here's Rock now. Back at the 12 line. Coming up the middle. Aratz now takes it in the air. Backhand. Low runner. Robin's going to catch that one. Aratz on the rebote. Robin caught it in the air. Robin the sidearm. Karam Joseph makes the catch on the forehand. Whips it back over the middle. Rock not going to control it on the outside. We are tied up
5-5.
at 5-5. This is set point.
Set point here. Joseph has the serve.
I think Aratz, something in his eye there. I don't know, issue with his contact.
I know he wears contacts.
Something happened. He immediately called for members of his team to bring over a towel, so hope that he's good. Looks to be all right. No need for the injury timeout. 5-5. This is the set. And Robin's been aggressive on the serve. I think this is prime opportunity to take it if it prevents it. Underserve. Second serve coming up.
It's appropriate that someone would scream like that. If someone's throwing a bullet at me as hard as they can, and they're throwing it right at me, I'm probably going to yell too. I'm probably going to yell too. Dude, 6 years. Hit the wall.
Yeah, and this is now even better opportunity for Robin to try to pick this second serve. Aratz has got to be careful here. That's going to be close to the wall. Robin's got it. Robin whips it outside where it scores for the set. Robin and Rock take it 6-5. 2 minutes. We'll come back and play set number 2.
Yeah, Joseph is more than capable of getting that ball in. That's the risk. You float the serve and you want to try to get it past your opponent. You got to first serve to do it. But you don't want to buzz your opponent with the ball.
Yeah, Robin, I mean, just takes it, and you figure that something was going to be thrown straight to the outside. Can't throw that ball to Aratz at 5-5. Got to test Joseph and just missed it there again. Rock, though, much improved on this 5th-ranked team for the Devils.
You see that?
And you see it again.
You see that? That guy's fired up.
Knows what's on the line. Game day on the line, looking for their first win. Hasn't been a great season for this team, and at this point, maybe a little bit they ticked off a bit. Want to get that first win. Certainly looks like it. See if they can get it done in this one. Got the first set, halfway home. You see Robin kind of pointing down, like, right now, we need this set.
Yeah,
got to get it done right here.
Sets, yeah. I like this fired up version of Robin.
But again, having a higher ranked front quarter up there, Robin is a 4 compared to Joseph as a 6. And in terms of his skills, Robin's up there with some of the 2s and the 3s. I mean, he can throw just about any shot. He's got a great left side, can kill it from the right, even though he doesn't have full power. This is danger territory for this Renegades team. I mean, Joseph and Aratz have played pretty well together in every season. 2nd season together now. But they're on the ropes here. Robin and Rock looking to get the game day win for their Devils team. Second set is underway. Good catch there low on the left side by Robin. The 2-wall stopped by Joseph. Joseph whips it back up the middle. Rock caught it in the air. What a read.
Good throw.
Aratz now from the backcourt. Forehand. Cut off there on the left side of Robin. Robin from the 8 line. Big backhand. Wall to wall. Rebote. Forehand laid up. Inside placement. Aratz tipped it. Rebote coming out again. Robin, 2-wall snapped in to score. Knocked down on the outside. That's 2 quick points. Rebote laid up there by Robin, high off the front wall. This one opens up. It's in the middle of the court. Hard play, stopped, but not held on to. Robin trying to make a tough play. In and out of the basket it goes. That gets the Renegades. Joseph and Aratz on the board. Ball missed off the serve. That is an ace. We're tied up 2-2.
2-2. Yeah, Rock should not be dropping balls in the middle of the court there.
Robin went for the
No,
serve, just missed it in the service box. No. 3 in a row for the Renegades.
No, you don't want to take that. Robin acknowledging it was his fault. It's nice of him. It was definitely his fault.
It died off the front. I don't know if he intended to scoop it, but turned into a scoop and not what you want to happen in the service box. Big backhand by Aratz into the corner. Robote coming out. Left side save by Robin. Aratz is there on the bounce. Opens up for the carom. That's low. 3-3. Every shot attempt by Aratz has been either off the court or in the pad. Is that 4 now?
I believe so, yeah. Yeah, because it was 3 in the first set.
That's surprising.
Now, he wants to kill the point, and I get that. And oftentimes, especially in singles, he throws beautiful 2-walls. Aratz we're talking about.
Right.
It's just not working today. So once you've established that it's not working in a particular game day, just go with what you know. Catch and throw, catch and throw.
Especially with the lower ranked player in the back, you can just put it to the inside on the wall and maybe force a couple misses by Rock. Don't need to keep going to it if it's not working. Floating serve. Aratz takes it at the other line. Backhand, sticks inside. Robin calls him off aggressively. Forehand pushed outside. Aratz letting it pass. Plays a 2-ball on the back end. That sticks inside. Rock's got it. Deep in the backcourt. Over the top, looking for the big bouncer
throw.
up over Aratz, and he's gonna get it.
Got him.
Smart throw by Rock. Devils retake the lead 4-3.
Got him. Decidedly good effort by Aratz. No one's expecting Rock to throw that. No one. So Aratz made a really good effort. He's got 2 choices. He can back up and risk that it's going to go over his head, or he can try to move up and risk that he's not going to get there in time. He went with the latter.
Rock lets that one pass. Robote, turn high, just does clear. Forehand sticks inside, good catch there. Almost. Dropped on the left side of Robin there along the side wall. 4-4 is the score. Renegades serve.
Sideline back here. The players' pit's kind of rambunctious, huh? I hear Hyro. I hear
Both teams.
Yeah.
Rock over the top. That is tipped by Aratz. We are at 5-4 in favor of the Devils. Robin and Rock have a possible match point. What a scoop by Robin in the middle of the court. There's the backhand 2-wall.
Trouble.
That's going to score for the win. Robin and Rock get it done in straight sets. The Devils win the game day. Folks, stay tuned for the post-game show coming up in just a few moments.
What is Battle Court Jai-Alai? The world's fastest ball sport, and so much more. Jai-Alai is played inside a 3-wall court that measures just 120 feet long by 33 feet wide. The game is played with a hand-woven wicker basket called a cesta and a Jai-Alai ball. The ball is as hard as a rock, and it travels around the court at an average speed of 150 miles per hour. Players will crash into the sidewall or throw themselves onto the concrete ground without a single layer of padding just to get to it. Jai-Alai is like playing baseball if you had to catch and throw with just the gloved hand. And it's a rally sport, kind of like tennis, but much more dangerous.
Manny, there's a carom. Bradley on the move, breaking. He got there. Blast the forehand. Everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit by the ball.
Jai-Alai is played as a singles match or as a doubles match. The match winner is the first player or doubles pair to win 2 out of 3 sets played to 6 points.
Goer up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Goer picks it up in the front court, whips it inside.
What another
one.
mate. Did it
He
again.
made it.
2 times back to back. That's freaking crazy.
Here's Goer, 2-wall return. Douglas reaching outside. Powerful forehand at the feet is missed for the
Point,
win.
set, and match.
Point, set, and match.
That's
Douglas.
respect.
Every point rally begins with a serve, then the players alternate catching and throwing the ball. While a point is being played, the ball can hit any of the court walls, but it cannot bounce twice on the ground. Simply put, the object of the game is to catch one more ball than your opponent, or better yet, to fire the ball so it can't be caught. When a player cannot successfully return the ball to the front wall, then 1 point is awarded to the opposition and the next rally begins with a new serve. A Battle Court Game Day consists of 6 matches, and the team that wins the most matches wins the day. Pick your favorite team, doubles pairing, or singles player, and cheer for them all season long. Or up the ante and bet on it. Battle Court Jai-Alai allows for wagering on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. The ball is lethal, the game is lightning fast, and the action is limitless. This is Battle Court Jai-Alai.
Hey everybody, welcome into the Battle Court postgame show. What a win that was for the
Tremendous,
Devils in comeback fashion, coming down to the final match. Let's recap some of those highlights that we saw right here between the Renegades and Devils. Part 2 this week. Played on Sunday at a 4-4 tie. Wasn't the case today.
No, still very close throughout.
Yes, it was.
And some tremendous play by really everyone on both teams. Outside placement here, you see from Jairo. Doesn't throw a lot of shots. That one working really well. Goaga doing a decidedly good job. Tremendous effort. But Jairo was just really landing them in. Jairo's defensive game will just put anybody off and lead them on to victory. Beautiful scoop there by Goaga. Rebote hooked. He was probably wanting to go low and inside, but wound up hooking it into the pad.
Hooked it into the pad, ending that match in favor of the Devils. Jairo and Rock adding another win to their total this season. Then top-ranked doubles match goes Goer and Aratz against Olon and Erbetta.
Yeah, so this was, like we saw yesterday, we've seen some really, that's a Magic City bounce. Okay, that's what that's a Magic City bounce into Olon, but he handled it well, a little surprised by it. Placement of that ball just perfectly to the inside. This was so close throughout. I mean, Goer, the most dominant player at Magic City for now 3 years.
Yeah.
So you see a lot of guys just really doing whatever they possibly can to try to beat him. But you don't see a lot of guys keeping up with him consistently. That's one thing that we are seeing in the front court with Olon. Olon is keeping up with Goer. See this scoop? Just a 2-wall, safe 2-wall thrown sufficiently in front of Goer. Out to win.
Ooh,
Another Magic City, another Magic City bounce.
It looked like it caught him in the head from that look. Fortunately, did not. able to brace himself just a bit, caught him off the arm. Erbetta was good to continue in this match. Trying to make catches like that, just tough, forced on the bounce and missed. The Renegades get their first win of the day, able to tie it up through the first 2 matches. Then CRB and Robin against Joseph and Arta, 6 division doubles.
The first of a couple fun matches that we had today. We had a good combination of fun and seriousness, or fun and serious. And this was one of the fun matches. CRB and Robin started off in the backcourt today. Arta decidedly good with a number of good catches and a number of good 2-walls.
And CRB as well, providing some good support up there in the front court, forcing that miss by Arta there.
Absolutely.
Getting the first set 6-3, then coming at here in set number 2. Again, the front court play really the difference. Joseph, really not his best match the first time out. A couple misses, some missed rebotes. CRB definitely winning that matchup up in the front. Robin, great play in the back as well, leading the Devils to victory. 3 to 1.5 on the game day brought us to singles where Goaga really opened up his game.
Proud of Erbetta coming out of that first doubles match, and to come back and play singles only 1 game later. There's really no time to recover from what was a hard-fought match.
Just beautiful catches up the wall. Look at Erbetta trying to get there, just too well thrown there by Goaga.
Was surprised that it went to 3 sets, but it absolutely went to 3 sets. Goaga finding his shots a little bit later in the match. Like here's just a beautifully executed 2-all. And again, Erbetta going for, I'm not sure if he was going for a 2-all. I'm not sure if he was just trying to avoid the screen, but whichever way it went, he lost that point and dropped the match. And that got us to an entirely different type of doubles, singles rather.
Yes, this is the top-ranked matchup, Olon and Goer, part 2.
Yes, 3 sets. Another one, you have to give the advantage to Goer. I mean, when you're talking about how much of an advantage, I don't know, to be honest with you. I really don't, because we're still learning Olon's game here at Magic City.
Yep.
So Goer has just been so dominant. But the one thing that Olon was able to do in both doubles and singles is take some of the fire out of Goer's game.
Absolutely right. No, that's well said.
I think that's the only way to put it. He basically helped, just slow Goer down a bit. Outside placement here. It's the only one that he threw. Or he may have thrown one later that Goer got to. Not sure. Goer's so dominant.
Yeah, different. Starting to keep the ball more to the inside. Doesn't matter if he makes catches like that. It's
absolutely.
An incredible effort.
I have to say that I'm really impressed with Olon's defense. His catching is absolutely superb.
Yeah.
Making the adjustment to Magic City. Different ball, different court.
Say, once he starts to open it up with the shots, I mean, this guy.
Yeah, I mean, he's just so.
He's going to be tough to play against.
He makes it look effortless. He really does. The 2-all is not working for him today the way you'd normally see it. But a decidedly good 3-set effort there for Olon.
Goer blasted that one in to score for the win. Renegades led 3.5 to 3 going into this final match. Joseph and Aratz 2-1. Robin and Rock 0-4. Who would have guessed we would have seen that performance from the Devils to close it out?
That was something
on the line, no less.
No, there was so much that went on in this particular match. It was a little hard to keep on top of from an announcing perspective. You have Robin winning in the backcourt earlier. Then you had him dominating here in the front court later on. And truth be told, we were looking at a couple different people for player of the day. And this last match helped decide it.
Look at that one. The Pika, the big bouncer over Aratz is thrown by Rock from the backcourt, making it happen. Certainly Rock's best day in the backcourt with Robin. That ball tipped, bringing it to 5-4 in favor of the Devils. That's danger zone. Robin's got a bunch of shots. You figured he was going to shoot something here towards the end of the set. Fall down save. Aratz out of it. Look at this, the backhand 2-all. No play for Aratz. Look at Joseph trying to get in there. Just missed it. Big win for the Devils. Robin and Rock, they come back and defeat the Renegades on this game day, 4.5 to just 3.5. Huge win coming off of a tie on Sunday. Stu, not a lot of expectations. I mean, this Devils team coming into the season, they had some new players. You figure it's going to take a little bit of time for Olon to figure it out, but these guys are a threat early on here in our spring 24.
Olon is definitely figured it out. Not only has he figured it out, but also playing up there with Jairo on the same team, who's just been so dominant every time. Yeah, I mean, the Devils are a threat, no question about it.
Absolutely. Let's pull up our season-long standings, see where all 6 of our teams stack up here. Looking at the Chargers, still up at the top, 26.5 points over their win yesterday against the Warriors. Warriors in second, Devils in third. Look at the Renegades, 19.5 points, still holding on to that final playoff spot and a couple game days to play to catch up to those teams closer to the top.
Yep.
Big day today, Stu. Player of the day. You mentioned there were a couple candidates coming down to that last match.
So player of the day, again, isn't the player who has been the most dominant or shown, the most exciting play necessarily. Obviously, Olon, candidate for player of the day. Goer won both of his matches, singles and doubles, with the highest level of play that we've seen. Obviously, candidate for player of the day. Aratz, especially coming out of that first doubles. Aratz definitely there with an honorable mention. But the other person who won both of his matches, once as a front court, once as a back court, has some weakness in his right side due to a sore bicep, is Robin. Yep. And we saw a bit more of a fired-up Robin. I believe you had a chance to ask him about that.
We did.
Because I wanted to know what the heck was going on. What changed? What was different? And I heard the response, and so for me, I think he confirmed it. Robin's player of the day.
Well, let's have the folks at home hear it as well. Here is Robin. Hey guys, we are here with Robin, our player of the day for the Devils. Wow. What a big win for your Devils team. You're responsible for 2 of those wins. I have to ask you, never seen you that animated out on the court. What was that conversation between you and Rock there trying to get your first win of the season?
No, it's just Rock. We need to just talk, setting up to focus on the game, and that's it. Practice, talk, always talk. I think that's the key for the game. Always be present, and that's it.
Yeah, what's the biggest difference for you? You've played up in the front court and the back court with your strategy going into those 2 matches.
Well, I'm good,
Yes, you are, Robin.
But just focus really in practicing, and always make my partner better, and that's it.
Awesome. Well, you did that today, Robin. Rock coming to give you a kiss and some fluids there. He's our player of the day for today. All love here with the Devils.
I have a question. Were you upset that you didn't get the kiss on the cheek?
I don't want to talk about it, Stu. Can we just talk about Friday's matches?
Absolutely. Let's talk about Friday's matches.
I am a little hurt, folks. All right. We got the Chargers and the Fireballs in action. Division 4 doubles going to get us started. Erbetta and Bradley against Jeddah and Ferronda. Then singles, Benny versus Amigarena. Zuleika and Bradley against Inaki and Cabrera, third-ranked doubles. Then Elbarba and Ubia against Jeddah and Hernandez, followed by a top-ranked doubles match, Zuleika and Benny versus Inaki and Amigarena. Then Erbetta against Ferronda in singles will close it out. A little bit later start on those Friday nights. Don't forget 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll be back here to bring you the call of the Chargers and the Fireballs. He's Stu Nyman. I'm Andrew Blackman. We'll see you guys Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Have a good week.
Have a good week.
Do you have any serving rituals?
Yeah, I have a lot of them.
Today we're comparing the tennis ball to the highlight ball.
Just like that effortless look, but it's really a lot of effort.
5 facts about Battlefield Highlight you didn't know.
The ball averages a speed of 150 miles an hour, and the world record is 190 miles an hour.
Hi, my name is Anderson, and I cracked this glass.
I love y'all boys.